Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Scions. I'm here with the crew for episode number. I don't remember off the top of my head number, but for another episode.
17.
17. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you. If during the course of this recording it's cut short, or if I sound crazy at any point, the truth is I have a really bad headache, but I didn't want to cancel the game because of that. I wanted to keep playing because I like getting to play, and we've had too many cancelizations the past couple weeks. So let's do this. Go ahead and recap us, Bigfoot, if you wouldn't mind. Maybe. We're getting
Maybe
there.
he doesn't.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Shit. Should have been up. Okay. So last time on our Scions, we're introduced to the Crucible Clash tournament by Desmond, and which is a tournament that's going to be taking place at the during the midterm around the same time as their midterms, and involve it'll be a house versus house tournament that everybody will be competing in and shit. So our science learned about this and started trying to dig into get a little more information about what exactly was going to be going on with this. At the same time, we're trying to find more information on the riddle that Kreslin had heard and everything. So they started in the archive, but they eventually moved their way to the what was it? It's modern philosophy classroom. This shit. I can't remember the exact wording that it was called, but what's one of the classes to find the Dean of History?
Natural philosophy.
Natural philosophy. Thank you so much. That was gonna bug me. Okay, natural philosophy classroom, which the head of the Dean of History, Professor Anders, was in to try and get a little more information on the history of the school, to try and find out about the riddle, which didn't go especially well. It mostly ended with our scions leaving with, I don't know, figured out as the answer. But they got a little information on why the Crucible Clash was banned prior, and afterwards they went to get some lunch after that, and also try and figure out possibly who was creating the food at lunch in the mess hall. So everyone made their way back to the Great Hall and went to various places. Kreslin and Essie went into the back room of the kitchen where everything was being made, and found that it was operated by basically it was completely autonomous. Everything was being done by unseen beings or some type of magic, and was constantly in motion. Though not a specific finding out who specifically is doing it, wasn't able to be found right then. Though after finding this room, Essie was very excited to share this information with Kagu, because we found the pipeline to the food within this place. So it was a great find for him. And while this was happening, the other scions were kind of just eating. They figured out that things that were moving everything were the were specters that seem to have been given the order to like serve or create food or do these things, but they're still searching for like the trying to find the information like who actually did it. After lunch, they went to find Professor Barthold. Barthold, is that correct, Josh?
Barhold's still for you.
Barthold. Professor Barhold to get more information on the Crucible Clash itself and what it entails. And through that, he basically told them they'd have to wait until class to find out any more information. In fairness to the remainder of the to the other houses, which they did the next day. Which when they showed up for class and tried to show up to class, found out the information of what we graded on, which was I think crowd engagement, tactical capabilities, uh, team evaluations, magic usage, and some other categories. And another category, I'm missing the fifth one. But we were given like the kind of what would be graded on, and also the benefits of being in the tournament and what it would grant us, which was sponsorships from various other noble houses, which we were able to refuse again, but it could definitely be beneficial to us in our stay at the academy, as well as for connections and political reasons. Also, Kagu had to run a bunch of laps because he was talking shit. And I think that was it.
Yes, he also joined Kagu on his running a laps and saved him from
Yes.
running on his own ego.
Yes.
What?
Alrighty.
I think that was everything. We didn't do a lot. Like, I was like,
gotcha. So good. I need to get my actual.
That was an accident, and I got a natural 20.
You
What the
you
fuck?
wasted a 20.
I just wasted it.
That's
damn it.
horrible. That's a horrible thing to do.
All right. So the very last thing was you guys were in the Crucible, and I think we were fixing to do a time skip, right? Isn't that what was going to happen?
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So does anybody want to do anything before said time skip happen, or events happening during the time skip happen? I should say.
I feel like other than training, that's all I would be doing, or
Okay.
Kago would be doing.
During the time skip, yeah, Marshall would be training, with everybody. He would also be, he would start like getting to know like our other like classmates and shit, like actually getting to know like the other house members and shit, and like interacting a lot with like outside of the group and shit. Uh, effectively like establishing himself with like within everybody else, trying to figure out like what everybody else's plans are, what they're trying to do. Also trying to like see if anybody else has like knows like any information or has any insight into like some of the other houses' teams and compositions. And shit. We started to like talk to everybody, trying to like figure out like what like all the information we have.
You're doing some
or could
reconnaissance.
effectively
Okay.
in some sense, but also just like like gaining allies. Shit, because we ain't talked to nobody in this class.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're all in the same house, right? Wouldn't we all just be allies in the first place?
Not necessarily. We don't talk to none of them.
We've already
How-
seen, just to iterate on what Bigfoot is saying, we've already seen like some tensions at times, particularly like, sorry, let me get my journal, my note journal open. But
Morgan?
like Morgan, Darkwater, I almost said Dark Star, throwing shade at a few people, including I think Kagu at one point, as well as Marcel.
Nah,
And
can't
then
be Kagu.
Warranted.
there was also Garrett in
Corvus and
Corvus.
shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
you can
like-
tell I'm struggling, huh? Fuck.
Was she
You
the one
alright?
that called?
You alright?
Is she the one that said
She the
short
one that
stack?
called you a short. Yes.
I think she
Yes.
was, yeah.
Yeah,
What
short
the
short
hell?
stag. Short
Shit.
something.
It's like, yeah, just because we in the same house don't mean people is just gonna like help us unconditionally or like do anything to like.
You know what?
shit,
I'm swinging
like,
at everybody.
That's also not.
Y'all got
Probably
my back, right?
not.
Alright. Bigfoot,
Be too
that's
far away to
something.
answer the question.
Since you want to get all that information, I'll kind of have to give it to you after the game because I don't have a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
it
fair.
kind of prepped.
No, you good. You good. Yeah. I
Uh,
need to send that to you.
And in fact, if you could send me a DM of just what you want, and then I will. Get
Yes,
it.
I will.
That will help
I
me
will,
get it for
yeah.
you.
For sure. Yeah, I'll send that to you immediately.
But if you wanna
Uh,
role play interactions with students during the week, we can do that. We can do that. That's not a problem really.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with that. But yeah, so yeah, he'd be doing that, and he'd also do some like solo like scouting with just like some familiars and shit. And shit, but on like the other houses and shit, he'd use a familiar to just scout from the air and shit.
Okay.
To sort of like get some like info on like how they move and like what they doing, like when they take like the crucible or like other areas where it's visible. And shit, but we're doing that, and yeah, besides that, he'll probably just be training and studying for the midterm, but also like ley lines and fucking digging into some more of the history of the school and shit in regards to like the riddle and shit. So yeah, he gonna be doing shit. He be, but yeah, I'm gonna send you that DM though.
Yeah, that's good for me. What about Essie? Aaron, is Essie gonna be doing anything or what other than
Yeah.
training? What else?
SE wants to. He'll be talking to the group because he wants to convince them to all work together. Try to work on their teamwork aspect of things. Maybe some of the crowd engagement. Try to get Kreslin a little bit more confident in the fighting aspect of things.
We should definitely roleplay this out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
Separate from that side of stuff, Essie also wants to kind of explore the school a little bit. Try to see if they can find anything maybe related to the Whispering Tea and Kreslin's riddle that she had and everything. And then also checking in with the Professor Falconbane and seeing what's happening with that girl we had in the woods.
I forgot all about the girl.
Dang it.
Visiting her was one of
Kreslin?
the.
I would like to join Essie when he's checking in on the little girl.
And we can
Okay.
do it after
Like
we
the-
practice training, Kreslin.
Sure.
That'd be great. Or before.
It's
Either
on
one
you.
will work.
Doesn't matter.
Good. But now he wants to get like, because the description before with like, what was it, the gauntlet, I think it was about escorting a person, seeming it's very like house/teamwork aspect. So getting our team to kind of like have better synergy, just kind of like working together and practicing on some things would be good.
Where the fuck is my notes? I've had fucking a name for that, and I think it is the gauntlet.
I think round 1 was the gauntlet. Round 2 was the relic rush thing.
Yeah, I gave you guys the names for each round. Where the fuck are my notes on that?
I don't know how many rounds there are. I think you got a name for the second round, but you didn't explain what that one was yet, or at least Barhold didn't explain it to us.
Yeah, you told us the first two. You said that there was 4 rounds, and each round would be different.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you told us how we would be scored as well.
Yeah, I have
And
it in my
make
notes
Kagu run
fucking
laps.
somewhere. Here it is. I found it. Okay. I'm gonna post this in the adventure journal. That way we know I have it really close and handy. Round 1 is the gauntlet. And round 2 is relic rush. Actually, let me edit the gauntlet because I did tell you what that one was about. Alright, there we go. Did I tell you any other rounds or just the first 2?
Just the first
You
two.
know, just the first 2.
Well, there's there's more rounds than that. So there you go. Alright. Kagu's just training, I believe he said. Marcel's given me his list already. How about Okasis? Phenom? What's he gonna be doing during this little time? skip?
Cassis wants to get as much information as he can about the tournament. Like, I remember you saying it was banned, or we got the information it was banned. So it was happening at some point in the past, and yeah, he wants to get as much information about that as he can, and also about the other houses. Like, if he kind of eavesdrops on the halls, like what other people think, what their plans are, and yeah, just to somehow get any advantage that he can get just from information.
Okay.
Other than that, what did I post here? Roleplay. Yeah, just focusing a little bit on his line power, like meditating, kind of a regular exercise. And once we get to that point, the thing I DM'd you about, maybe, if that's possible.
Yes. Okay. We'll see how everything develops.
Yeah. Probably not this one, next one.
So let's go ahead and start with what Essie wanted to do, which is do the group synergy stuff. So sometime during the course of this week, so we're the time skip's gonna be like 3 weeks, so they'll got time to do things. So sometime during the course of these 3 weeks, Essie gathers the group together. I'm assuming at where are you gathering them at, Essie? How about that?
Is this before we've talked about it, or is this we've talked about it so we gather like at the training grounds? Or are we going to talk about getting everyone to want to train together?
I think this is you trying to get everybody to train together.
Okay.
You've
then
pulled them all together.
It's probably I don't know, either in the mess hall or maybe in the common area, but like before or after bed or something like that.
All right.
I would assume. Guys, I think we should work on our synergy for the Crucible Clash. I'd like to help everyone prepare for the battles to come. We could work on teamwork. We could do crowd engagement, Kagu. And
Mhm.
Kreslin, I've seen you fight, but we need to work on your confidence.
I'm confident.
Then we're already there. But if we have this big challenge coming, we should prepare. We've only had 2 fights if you count that dream thing. And Kagu didn't do very well there.
I did
Uh,
enough.
Actually, it's a good thing you brought this up. I was actually going to ask Kostas if he wanted to work on, like, spell attacks, perhaps? Together?
Spell attacks? Well, I'm not the best fighter. Like
I mean,
I
neither
think
am
from
I,
what we've
but
seen, your spells are a little bit more potent. But sure, we can try.
I mean, if it's going to be us as a group against another group, I think perhaps us getting to know each other's attacks and other things, I
Yeah,
guess, would
I
be
guess it could
wise.
be a good idea to know what people can and cannot do, so we can
Each
have a
other's strengths and
strategy.
weaknesses, perhaps.
Yeah, like some tactical position on the battlefield, the weak ones in the back, disablers on the side. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And then I'm well aware that strength is not my strong suit, so I was hoping that perhaps Kagu or Essie or even Marcel could help me with my stances. I've been trying, but I can't seem to get it.
Sure. I'm willing to help. I have a good strength.
Thank you.
I've seen Kagu's maneuvers too. He's pretty good when he's focused. Marcel, I think you could have the connections for the front line and the back line because you have that ability to move.
Just do what I've been doing.
During the fight with the Hound, you were able to be there with Kagu, and then in the next moment, you were helping Okasis, and I think that was a great strength of yours.
But also, he said that he wants us to keep it a secret, and I'm looking at him. I'm not sure if he wants to openly do that thing while everybody's watching at the tournament.
But why have it and not use it?
Well, I could ask him.
Still, I'm typing up this shit to Josh and shit, so I'm gonna be a little slow. And shit. But yeah, basically he's gonna say this. He's gonna be like, well, one, I'll use it if necessary. I'm more practical than that. I'm too practical not to use it if necessary. But it's also better to have a hidden blade that nobody knows about in the heat of combat. It'd be better to catch them unawares with it. And the longer I don't use it, the less likely anybody is to expect it.
That is true. So are we gonna get to training or what are we doing?
Yeah, we have some time before the Crucible. I say that we at least work together once a week. If not, I'll be training every day.
Same here.
I'll be spending some time and try to get more information about the the challenges and possibly our opponents as well.
Ooh.
Do we have a
Good
list of
thinking.
our opponents?
Well,
And in
the
what
other
order?
houses.
Yeah. But is there like a free for all or
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Hmm. So far, we only know of the escort mission. We don't know what else there may be, but I assume our opponents will be the other houses, not those in our house. But perhaps we could find out more information.
We know we're not fighting our house.
what if they betray us?
What
I
if
mean,
that's round 4?
Yeah.
What if it round 4's a tournament of the house that's winning?
Mortal
I
Kill each
Kombat.
other?
Sorry.
I hope I win that one. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that'd be great.
I do have a Mortal Kombat soundboard, but if I hit it, it would get the VOD claims. But
Mhm.
yeah, sorry. Continue.
But perhaps Ocastus is right. Finding out more information would be a good idea on the event and on the other houses. Should we do this sneakily?
Or we could do both.
Like get the information about the houses? Can we watch them train?
Sure, why not?
Wait,
They
are we all
What?
training in the same area or do we have like different training times?
We could go train in the woods. That large clearing where we killed the hound.
I don't
Hmm?
think we need to go all the way into the woods.
But then we could let loose with all of our powers and not be worried about who's watching. No one else would go in the woods. They're far too
Yeah.
scared.
There's also
That's
things
a
in the
good
woods that we
idea.
have not encountered.
Then we just get even more practice
Yes, practice.
in actual
True.
combat.
I
Get a week into the tournament.
I second this idea.
Adam.
I don't.
Marcel?
y'all trying to go into the woods? Is that what's going on?
To practice without being seen.
We already went that way once.
Yeah, Marcel will be like, yeah, let's not do that just yet.
All right.
Plenty of things going on.
Do you guys want to do day training or night training then? So there will probably be
I-
fewer people watching at night.
Yes.
Yes.
How about we work on stances during the morning and the day, and then we can work on the other stuff at night.
We could work on the basics during the day, because
Yeah.
that wouldn't be a secret. And
I mean,
on
everyone's
our
gonna be
tactics and abilities during evening
Mhm.
night.
It's true.
All
How
right.
does that sound?
Basic day, advanced night. Sounds good. Breakfast?
Breakfast sounds like a good idea.
Right. How about for the time skip, we do a skill challenge right now.
Oh,
So
All right.
the skill challenge is going to be I have a DC in my head, and you will need a number of successes to complete the skill challenge. You're all working together. You can go in any order you want, but only one person goes per round. You can use any skill you choose. You just have to tell me how you're using that. And the goal of the challenge is to work on your synergy and ability to work together. And the same skill can only be used once. So if Kagu used athletics and Essie went next, he couldn't use athletics. He would have to use some other skill. And you will need a number of successes. I'll say... I don't remember else. I want to kind of make it like a middle ground. So probably like, you probably need 5 successes before you have 3 failures. And the goal is to work together. And if you succeed, I'll say the first round of combat, when you're all working together, you'll get an attack with advantage, specifically for the tournament, not in general, but specifically for the tournament. That first round of combat, for each round of the tournament, I'll give you like a advantage on whatever attacks you guys do that first round.
Okay.
The first round of combat for each round of the Crucible, or just that first round?
Each round of the Crucible, for that first round of
Like,
each round.
First round of the Gauntlet, the first round of the Relic Rush.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I understood. Sorry.
And you know what? Instead of it being like first round, it'll be like the first attack that you make will have advantage on it. That way, if you have to move or something, it'll be that.
Okay.
Think of
Sounds
it like
good.
an inspiration, but you guys already have inspiration. Think of it like a second inspiration that you
Except
before
mine.
Well,
That
most
one.
of us.
What?
You used your inspiration last
used
time.
Oh, I thought you said you're. Never mind. I thought you were saying everybody was gonna get it except for me. I was like, what?
Oh no. All right.
Are we allowed to above board discuss anything for our roles, or do we just
Go for it if you want to.
Also, you're going to have to explain this to me as we go along.
That's fine.
So
We
you
haven't
said-
done skill challenges very much.
You said
And
we
this is
all
all-
have to roll, but one person rolls at a time, right? And it can't be
Yeah.
the same skill.
correct.
Skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making it-
And then once everybody's gone, it kind of resets, and you can do. I think if you haven't succeeded or failed by then, which you will probably.
Okay.
have succeeded by
So, for example, I roll acrobatics. I have to keep rolling until I get 5 successes. You
then.
said.
No.
No.
As a group, you need 5 successes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So if you are going to do acrobatics and you succeed, that's one of our 5 successes.
successes.
And then
Okay,
if I
okay.
did athletics and I succeed, there's another one.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's- it's-
But I can't do acrobatics if you do acrobatics, right?
Yeah, I got you. So should we just say what we're strong at so we get like somewhat of an advantage?
That's why I was asking about the above board kind of thing.
It
'cause-
makes sense for you guys to know what each other can do. So yeah, above the board, talk about it. Above the table, whatever you want to say. You know.
Okay.
And think about it in terms like this. How is you using this skill and trying to teach this thing that you're going to use this skill for going to contribute to the group and in up your like party synergy and working together? How is it going to do that? Think about that.
I already have 2 in mind. One is history for me, +6. Like I said, looking for past information about the tournament. And the second one would be investigation, also +6, to try to find out what our opponents or the other houses are planning or doing or talking about.
Okay.
Mine.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say my athletics is a +5, and as far as like trying to get the whole group to be able to do stances like Kreslin was wanting, or just like our general fighting stances and all that, I think would be good. But that's a +5, and also maybe perception to be able to like watch our group and how we're performing as a unit, which I have a +4 on. So maybe both of those could work.
I've got a couple things. I mean, mine's kind of similar to yours. Athletics is +5, and then I got perception also.
Is yours a-
Survival?
What's your perception at?
Perception's +5.
Okay.
And then
I'd rather have your perception than mine then, because I'm only a +4.
Then I got survival +5, which I mean, any survival instincts would help. And then acrobatics is +6. So
We gotta figure a way
Yeah.
to make it work though for that.
For me, I am for Arcana and History. I have a +7, and then
do that.
for Insight, Investigation, Nature, and Religion, I have a +5.
Or using
Oh.
the Arcana, maybe you can try to help us with our magical aptitude side of things.
Yeah.
Like especially between like you and Okasis.
Mm.
Like that might be
Yeah.
good.
I'll let you do Arcana and History then.
Okay.
If we do perception, I'd say Kagu, you're better at that than I am.
okay, could I roll acrobatics? How would that?
What would it be for?
How would you use acrobatics to increase the synergy of the team? That's all you need to think. If you can
How
make
would we
any
use
argument
it?
for me,
Like,
yeah. Like how would
I mean,
would
if
you use
we're
it to
if
teach the team how to move?
yeah,
in
if we're
groups?
training, I would like try to like do some type of drill or something that would test our acrobatics and just see if we could like keep our balance or like run in like tough situations where we would be stumbling.
Okay.
I feel like that would help.
You can make the argument for that. I would be okay with it.
Okay.
Mhm.
I put some circles on the board, and I'm just going to use these as like check marks as for successes and failures.
Does Marcel have anything?
Yeah, my shit's objectively worse than y'all, but
What's the best you
Sorry.
got?
That was funny.
that's why I was letting y'all discuss because I was like, my numbers are lower than this.
Question.
You have a question?
Yes. Are we allowed to like assist in these roles?
For skill challenges, I don't believe so. I would
Mm-mm.
have to
Okay.
dive into how they work, but it's been a minute since we've done a skill challenge.
Okay.
I think it has to be straight up you. So the idea of a skill challenge usually is like, think of it as like, all right, this is a timing thing, sort of. But here we don't have to do that. But like, I used skill challenges in an old game that I streamed called Frozen Decimation, where when a building was collapsing and the party was inside, and the goal of the skill challenge was everybody has to escape, and if you fail, you die. That's what's going to happen. The building's going to crush you if you don't succeed, right? That's a more extreme form of the skill challenge, but they were able to succeed doing that. So like, whoever, really how I probably would have ruled it is that the last person that failed would have died. Getting crushed in the building would have been unable to escape. So, here it's kind of up like you are using your own probably Okasis and Kreslin might be able to assist each other if they're doing something similar with magic or something. They might be able to, but I really would like it just for you to show off your individuality here and trying to teach the party to work together.
Maybe
build
just
this
No,
synergy.
I got it though. I know what I'm gonna do. I was just saying shit. And everything. Almost like to use persuasion. Persuasion here in order to like.
Bigfoot uses top no jutsu.
Exactly. But also like in literal sense of like keeping lines of communication open in the middle of a combat situation, making sure everybody understand like is like keeping like all the flow of information moving at the quickest pace to where everybody knows what somebody's gonna do in the right situation is like an actual important thing in combat is like having like is knowing what you're doing at the exact moment, or having somebody who could like communication is one of the big things in these types of situations.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be the shot
so-
caller.
and shit. And what?
You're gonna be the shot caller. You'll be the commander.
The shot caller,
Yeah.
Shit.
calling the shots.
Yeah. I already saying
Was I
shit, but
saying
yeah,
something else?
basically. No, you good. It sounded like shot caller for like half a second, and I was like, huh? But that's
No,
not what
shot.
he
Yeah,
said.
that's what I
Shot.
assumed.
Sorry.
What you were hearing.
I was like, that's not what he said. It must have been shot. I just must have misheard and shit. But it still like took me out for a second. But yeah, I'll probably go persuasion. If not that, we'll see. If not that, I got some other things.
Skill
I'll
challenge.
roll.
Skill challenges. Sorry, my brain is like a second behind. Skill challenges are kind of like clocks from Blades in the Dark in a way, where it's like each success is like check off of this. Okay.
So do we have a roll order?
You can go in any order you want. Like if Kagu wants to go first and all that, just try to keep track of it.
Does anyone have stealth?
I did.
No.
Or
And
saying
the
a high
Scions.
stealth check we
Mhm.
could use to like spy on the other team.
I have +4 in stealth.
That
might be-
Kagu
I don't know how many-
Okay,
without trace.
Real quick, Josh, is this for like just our group synergy, or
This is
this
just
like
for group synergy. This is just for your training.
Okay.
This is for SE's
I was like-
group synergy. This isn't for like
Yes,
spying
I
on
was
other
like,
people.
this ain't got nothing
Okay.
to do with none of that other shit.
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
Okay.
So like knowing what the other people will do in combat won't help us in the combat?
No,
Well,
it
it's-
will,
this
but
is
this
about our-
challenge is specifically for you guys, not for
For
you
us,
to go do stuff around the compound. That's different.
Well, then
Okay.
Yeah. So does the history and investigation stuff on the past of the tournament not help then?
For the skill
I mean, you
challenge?
could give a
Yeah, it could help. Like,
yeah, because
you can-
we know
anything
what
you
we're
can-
like up against.
you can use any skill you want. You just have to make it work with you training as a group right now. That's all. That's all. Like you could use, if you could figure out a way to make, I don't
Well,
know.
that's what I'm asking because Enam had said about like history of like the tournament to try to see if we could use that on our training. But I feel like stealth check to like spy on the other groups to know what they could do would be the exact same thing. Just instead of knowledge of past tournaments, it'd be knowledge of.
I think I missed
current
Phenom saying that. I thought he wanted to investigate that on his own, not part of the skill challenge. Because this skill challenge specifically right now is for SE's party synergy. That's what the skill challenge is all about. The skill challenge is not about spying on other people or investigating the tournament or anything. This is you working as a team to improve
Just
cohesion.
train?
That's what skill challenge is. This is training.
Okay.
This isn't all the other stuff you're going to be doing during the week. This is specifically SE Trot's training skill challenge. I think we crossed wires somewhere that I missed. But that's what this specifically is for.
Okay. So this is like one day training hard, trying to get everything cohesion wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would consider it like probably like you guys training over the course of a week. But
It's like the matter of us like getting to understand each other's like intuitions.
Send each
I
other's
guess.
rhythm, trying to figure out like what
Abilities.
do you do? What do you like to do? How do you like to stay in your position? All right, okay. So this is the best way for us to do this with
Yeah.
this strategy.
yeah. You guys could still get other advantages with like Phenom looking into the history of the tournament and maybe putting stuff in there in addition to if you succeed the skill challenge and other things like that. There will be like we'll say buffs, since we're all World of Warcraft nerds for the most part. That will give you like an advantage in a tournament. But the skill
So,
challenge
Phenom-
specifically is just for you guys training together, not
Okay.
anything else.
But so for this skill challenge, he could still use history?
Yeah.
And okay.
If you can figure out a way to make a skill work to roll on a skill challenge, I don't care how you do it. I care how you do it. You just have to convince me of it, and then be like, Josh, I want to use intimidate, to fully. I want to yell at the party, not yell at them, but really try to get them
Mhm.
pumped, to get them psyched, right? And I want to roll intimidation for that. I'd be like, yeah, go for
Gotcha.
it. you know, and that would be your success if you succeeded.
So I feel
Then-
like the history for infos about past tournaments, I think that still helps out because if he's looking into the history of
Yeah.
it, like
He could.
he knows it, we could probably see
Yeah.
what stuff worked back then.
Yeah, I think what it is that I'm failing on communicating on what I'm trying to say here because my brain's fucking fried. But
Basically, we could do
you could do
both.
both.
Like,
Yes.
yeah, it still counts for the skill challenge as well as what I tried
All right.
or I'm
What I-
trying to.
What I
do for
didn't
the-
want was I didn't want Phenom to use his history for previous tournament and then not go and do that on his own when he wanted to go do that. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. Was he wouldn't want to do it, not want to do it, but didn't think he wanted to do it anymore with his character after. You know what I mean?
All right.
All right, then for this skill challenge, first off, history will be done by Kreslin. But I would argue for investigation, as in trying to find our weak spots, like what are we lacking, where are we, the weakest, like what are our issues that we need to work on.
Let's give it a try. Who wants to go first?
Should we do like do we want to pick who wants to go first, or should we roll?
Why not roll for it?
That's up to you guys.
All right, I'll
What
roll.
are we? What are? Oh,
Just
Just
roll
order.
initiative. You roll initiative.
Yeah.
Just roll initiative.
Yeah, initiative.
Just roll like a d20 or what?
Just roll initiative.
There's
Initiative
no-
roll. Let me
There's no combat encounter.
Yeah.
hang on. Create. Try now. There we go.
Terrible.
11.
14 for me.
no, not
Damn.
a natural 20 on this. Come
Wait, what?
on.
Damn, that's two. That's two of them. That's two of them boys. That's crazy.
All right, step aside, boys.
Oh, wait.
We both ruined our natural 20s.
Well, no. Well, you say that.
I ain't ruined
but
nothing.
Paula, I'm gonna give you advantage on your roll because you rolled
Oh.
a nat 20 and that should be rewarded. Even I do that also, by the way, with combat. If you guys roll a nat 20 in initiative, and I forget to tell you this, you'll get two
I see,
attacks.
okay.
Because
Oh, my last one.
I consider it like you being quick enough on the draw. To
Okay. So wait. Before I roll, I'm rolling history. No, I'm not rolling. I'm rolling Arcana, right?
And potentially also history.
Marcel, you did not
But
roll
like
initiative.
later on, like I could choose
Sure.
between the two, right? Okay.
Mhm.
What's my initiative tracker? Yeah, shit.
So it's who's going first? Kreslin, Kagu, Okasis, Essie.
If
Oh,
you
so?
look, if you go to the where chat is right next to it, there's the two swords.
Oh, I see.
It'll give you,
Yeah.
yeah.
You also pop that out if you right click it.
Is Marcel re-rolling?
Hang on, let me add.
Yeah, I can re-roll. Just give me a second. I gotta find the fucking initiative.
There
It's
you go.
right above your
I put you in the I put you in the order. Just go in there and click the
Just
little
put me in order.
dice,
Okay.
and it'll roll for you.
All
If you
right.
go to the two swords.
Yep.
There you go.
I re-rolled.
Oh no, shit. I fucked that up. Let me fix you.
you got 15, so he's above me.
15. Ignore that.
He's
Let me
second.
fix that. Yeah, I fucked it up. 15. Update. There we go.
There we go.
You up.
Cool. Let's get it.
All right.
All right. So
You have advantage,
I'm
President.
right. I'm going to be rolling Arcana.
Mm-hmm. And how are you going to use Arcana to help the party?
I'm going to be casting while we're working on our synergy. I'm going to be casting Minor Illusion. Kind of, I know we have like the little the little test dummies in the courtyard. But I'm
Uh-huh.
going to, as the 5 of us figure out a formation that works best for us, I'm going to be casting Minor Illusion, and like kind of popping them up in random areas just to help the fighters, the people who are going to be in the forefront of, to help them like know each other's like intuitions and have each other's backs, that kind of thing.
All right. Roll with advantage.
With advantage. Ooh. 13?
13 is a fail.
2 13s.
You rolled 6 twice.
I know.
So that is a failure.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's
No.
1 of 3.
As I was
Oh,
casting,
no.
Minor Illusion, and the 3 fighters, as they were moving around, I get bumped and I fall over. Sorry, guys.
All right. Next up,
Okay.
we have. Oh, we have Marcel.
All right. And what did you use? Paula, you used investigation, right?
Okay.
Or
Arcana.
Arcana.
Arcana. Right. Okay. So Arcana's out. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna use persuasion. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna just use persuasion and shit. Because I don't think I can. This is a team thing, so I don't think I can guide this. So I'm just go for it. See what we get. Let's see.
That is a success.
Let's get it.
Oh,
So
critical successes, by the way, will count as 2 successes.
oh, nice.
Wait, but I'm confused now. You have the X's on the.
The bottom are your
Wait.
failures.
Oh, the
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
see it now. I see it
Yeah.
now.
Sorry.
All right. So, after like one of us bumps into Kreslin and shit, and it's just like Marcel starts like really getting on everybody about like open up lines of communication of like make sure you're keeping like he's like, all right, make sure that you're keeping your eyes up, but also you're saying your next positioning, your next spot for positioning reasons and things like that. Keep in mind what the back line is on, and if they're getting closer, if you're getting closer to the position, and start maneuvering yourself in a better way so that they can go in the most fortuitous route available to them and you for in the combat situation. And he basically just starts like organizing everybody in the correct pattern, like telling everybody, or like keep the communication open. Say where you are, say what you're doing, like or you don't need to say what you're doing, but like keep people appraised of like your situation. Keep that in mind, and when you're in movement, make sure you're checking in for the route to make sure that it's the correct positioning to go to, so that we don't have any miscommunications down the line that could cause the collapse like this. Yeah, so that's what he did and shit. So it's your turn.
Next up is Kagu. Kagu, what skill are you using and how are you using it?
I'm gonna use acrobatics,
Okay.
and the way I'm using it is I'm gonna be like while we're running drills and stuff, I'm gonna be like using my staff and like kind of like swinging it like around. Like for example, like if we're running, I would like swing it at Marcel and just like try to sweep his feet to see if he gets his reaction out of it, like if he jumps over it or not, or like just tap them, like try to like push them over with the staff, just to try to keep us on our feet.
All right, go ahead and roll your acrobat.
Acrobatics. with advantage because I rolled a 20.
Josh, ones ain't critical
Damn it.
failures, are they?
No.
13. 13. Failure.
That is a failure. So what happens?
Damn it. So I last person I swung at was Essie. He dodged it. I turned around, just try to sweep Ocas's legs, and I guess I clip him and he falls over.
Why is Crescent and Ocasas just taking all the strays?
Okay. Well, Casas, you're up next. What skill do you use and how do you use it?
Well, I'm trying to figure out weak points. I think I found one.
Oh no!
I'll just.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh god.
All
Well,
right.
that is a good chain of events for us to fail.
How did you not notice our weaknesses?
Well, now we are a lot smarter, and like I said, I think I found a weakness.
Wait, use your what's it called?
What? Oh, the inspiration.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
No.
No.
He said
Maybe
no.
if you if you didn't include me in your part of failing,
This is a team
I would've.
thing, dude.
Oh no, communication's breaking down.
Sacrifice.
I did all that. He tried to do it. He was like, he tried to establish the lines, and they just broke immediately.
Fucking Nessie didn't even get a try.
He's just watching everybody like attempt things, and he's just like, God, what? Dang it! He like looks over, Crescent falls over. He looks over here. Agu's hitting Ocasas.
I was doing work. I was-
So ultimately, over the course of that week, the training amongst yourselves does not go all that well, unfortunately. But maybe you're still all too new to knowing each other's moves and abilities. It's not unusual for a group to have to take a little time to get their cohesion together. And honestly, narratively, I feel like a failure makes more sense than a success at this point in the game. But still, we spent more time explaining a skill challenge than actually doing one.
doing what? It took us 2 minutes to lose the skill challenge.
Dang,
It
that's
took-
so lost.
Essie would have failed too.
What's
We all
going on,
rolled
y'all?
13, dude.
What's going
Well,
on?
3 of us did.
Is 13 like the theme for today?
Apparently.
Yeah, 13. Damn.
DM.
Yes.
Question. How far away is the Crucible clash from us? Like, how
Uh,
much time do we have
I would say
until
from
the?
after the time skip, it'll be like 2 weeks. Actually,
So-
after the time skip, it'll be like 3 weeks, not 2 weeks.
After the time skip. So without like, okay. So do we get to do like, since we're consistently working on the synergy between all of us, do we get to like roll it like every week?
Sure, I'll let you
that
do it
we-
every week.
oh, okay.
No reason not to. Give me 1 second here, guys.
Is Bigfoot here?
Yeah, man.
All right, we're back. So yeah, that first week of training, for as a party does not go particularly well, unfortunately. At the end of the day, you are all around the. Were you guys training out in the training yard, or were you training somewhere else? In the Crucible.
I would say we were at the training yard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. You're all kind of just scattered around the Crucible, just kind of sweaty, exhausted, tired, bruised. Maybe somebody's bleeding, maybe not. And you're all just kind of, as you've all kind of You could tell that it didn't go particularly well this past week. How are you guys feeling right now, Essie? Let's start with you. How are you feeling right now about what's happened?
Well, we haven't. Some people are a little bit further along than others. We clearly aren't there yet as a team, but we still have time to progress. So, on to the next training day.
Can you name who's the furthest along and why it's Kagu?
I cannot.
Okay.
He cannot lie.
Sorry.
Kagu may be further along than others, but maybe he's not as good as a teacher since he just trips people.
It's all a learning experience, all right.
But overall, I think SC is feeling concerned with where we are, but there's still hope. Everyone has strengths, and we just need to get our weaknesses kind of smoothed out and rely on all of our strengths as a group.
Yeah. All right. Also, during the course of this time skip, this first week, we'll say, Okasis wanted to eavesdrop on some other students. Is that what you want to do, Okasis?
Yep.
All right.
Everything that could give us an advantage on our opponents.
So where are you trying to eavesdrop at them at? Are you at the Crucible? Are you trying to drop in on them at lunchtime? Are you trying to sneak into the hostile dorms? Like, how and what way are you trying to do this?
No, I will begin just like in our daily business, what we're doing at school, lunch in the halls. Like, if I somehow catch people talk about it, and it sounds more like, oh shit, I don't know anything about this, like our level, then I would kind of keep around and maybe try to look where they are heading or where they keep during the week, and then try to get more information there. But I wouldn't, at least now, not go that far and break into areas where I shouldn't be.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me.
Hopefully this one is better.
Well, y'all got him out.
No.
Y'all got him out the way. Y'all got him out.
It's a 10. Well, wait, can I use my, no, that would make sense. No.
Unfortunately, all the info you get is like stuff you already know. For the most part, like, it's kind of like when they notice you're around, nobody seems to talk about the tournament. They just kind of back off, start talking about something else, talking about their classes and.
If that happens and I get another chance during the time skip, I would. Where can I do it? Only you can see. Display in chat. I'm not sure if I want to do that.
Okay.
I'll write you real quick.
Okay. DM me. Okay. You haven't decided you want to do that yet?
Well, if I find out that people tend to be quiet around other people from other houses, then I would, yeah, for sure. I mean, because I can spend that and have it back the next day, so
I got you.
Wouldn't be a lot of waste.
I wouldn't say they're necessarily avoiding talking about it when you're around, but they're not really talking about it yet. At least not this first week.
Yeah, I would, maybe not then. Maybe like when things get more desperate. then I
gotcha.
would probably start to be a little bit more risky.
When you start to get a little bit more desperate.
Yep.
All right. Marcel, during this week, what do you want to do?
Shit, I had to step up. I'm just nutty. But okay, so during this week, yeah, we're gonna start like trying to we're gonna holler at everybody in the house, start like trying to like get to know everybody, uh like integrate himself like more into the like the ecosystem of
I got you.
our like house, and
All right. For the
and get to know everybody, and like so like getting people to open up and like see what everybody here knows about other people, because like we all come from different places and shit, so like a lot of people got split up from people they knew and whatnot in like different houses and everything, right? So I'm trying to get like their ideas and info on like how everybody who was like the big matchups we're trying to go up against, or like where like people know.
Right. For the sake of brevity, let's
Mm.
roll a roll a d12 for me, and depending on what you roll, you'll find. I'll give you one student to talk to directly, and then the rest we can just say you chatted with casually. But like for the sake of speed, unless there's a specific student you do want to chat with.
D12. Not for this specifically. So
Okay.
yeah. D12.
An 8.
8.
Who do we get? Oh, how appropriate. I'll give you a hint. You've talked to this person before.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should have talked to her. I've been the only one on good terms with her so far.
Yep. So you find Morgan Darkwater standing there in front of you as you have approached her to have a discussion. She looks at you, Marcel, and says, "What do you want?"
He will. What does he think is the best option for this? He's gonna go. He's gonna go with. Yeah, I think that's fun. All right, so yeah, he's gonna be like, he's gonna be like, hello, Morgan. What I want is fairly simple. I'm looking for. I'm trying to see what rest of our housemates knowledge on the other houses is before the tournament. We're trying to gather information and consolidate it so that we're more capable of taking on our opponents in the best ability. with the best possibility being available to us. Since this is going to be something for us individually, but also us as a house, it makes more sense to try and get everybody's perspective on our opponents. And so I've been coming to everybody trying to see like what everybody might know or what their ideas might be for the upcoming battle. What's the best ways for us to give ourselves the edge going forward? You know? So we've been going here for a little bit. Do I know what she specializes or like where she'd fall in categorically at this point?
What do you mean?
Of like, is she more martial or spellcaster or
She gives off
like
spellcaster vibes, for sure.
spellcaster vibes for sure?
Actually, give me
Alright.
a what have I told you previously about Morgan? Do you remember anything? I'm trying to remember what I've told you.
I believe she's of like dark. I know that she's of dark elven descent, hard personality. She already thought she was better than everybody in the school, or like in our house at least. Doesn't really try to interact with people and shit.
She definitely gives off
Everything.
caster vibes, but also give me a perception check.
Okay. Well,
12. All right. As you're talking to her and you look a little closer, while you may have thought she's like full dark elf, you can't help but notice that there are some very subtle signs that she's not full blood. There's definitely some like human characteristic that are shining through that you may have missed before. And that she is half drow.
got it.
So she's half drow, half human, sorry.
It should. Right. So he'll be like, he'll continue on being like, you seem to be one of the more, to be a capable spellcaster in your own right.
Well, it's good to know you're not blind. She oozes confidence.
He's like, what I said wasn't really a compliment, but sure. I said you were good at spells. Not that you were better than anybody.
Are you saying that?
No, he's not.
Okay.
That's what's in his head.
Because, buddy,
That's
she's
what's in
got
his
some
head.
retorts for you, if you say that.
No, he's not stupid, but he says what he's thinking. Yeah, so he's like, so I wanted to get your perspective, if any, on our opponents. On our opponents, and anything you may know, any people of note that you think of, you know, from the other sides. Some of this compatibility capability. Like he's basically just being like, what's your like, what's your take on this? Do you have any? Is there anything that you see differently in this uh that can help be of any benefit and shit?
She looks Marcel up and down and kind of sniffs and says, "Okay, Sparkles, and what do you give me in exchange for any of my information?" What do I get to benefit from you?
I mean, like, aside from the obvious of making sure we win, I mean, there's the benefits of connection, there's the benefits of political acumen. I can at least make sure to make you shine in this, to where you get a sponsorship.
All right. Roll persuasion check for me, Marcel.
God, I wish I could do anything to help this, but I can't. I just let the chips
Hey,
lay.
that's pretty good.
17 plus 4, 21.
She kind of looks around and says, "Okay, I heard about a recent transfer of a new student to House Arias, okay? They say her name's Varela. And supposedly, they say she can see into the future. But you better be very careful if you dance with that one." And I'm going to put the name in chat for you.
Appreciate you. All right, Barilla, possibly inside check. Uh,
Oh, your insight and check, Morgan?
yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Holy shit.
21. She's telling the truth.
Yeah, I didn't doubt my persuasive skill. Like, I didn't doubt myself and shit. It was just like, new deal, like, and everything. I didn't expect anything from the roll, so.
Yeah, but also, you know what? I'm gonna give you more because you rolled high. So, she's obviously telling the truth, and that's what you're getting vibes. But you're also picking up like she is confident, and she projects an air of confidence, but underneath that, you can sense a little bit of insecurity, just a little bit. And also some boredom. She's very bored of you. Well, in general, I guess. Not necessarily you.
He gets that. So. All right, so.
Which house was the Varela from?
Arias. House Arias.
Arias. Okay, so Varela, House Arias, transfer student, possible precognition capabilities. Oh, okay. Maybe like, all right. Thank you. That could be useful. It'd be very useful.
Yeah, Sparkles. Anything else?
What's her name again, Josh?
Who? The person you're talking to?
Yeah.
Morgan Darkwater.
It'll be like, nothing I can think of currently, Darkwater. But I might be back. Who knows? Thank you for the information.
She starts to walk away, and then she kind of looks over her shoulder and says, "By the way, if you see Dal Tarkin brooding, make sure you send him my way." And she
Will
walks
do.
away.
Wait, which? Like he'll like afterwards he'll be like, which? I'll have to just tell them both.
Probably
Alright.
talking about Essie.
Yeah, definitely talking about the turtle. All right. You spend the rest of your time kind of mingling with the other students, and you kind of introduce yourself to all of them. I can't remember who you've all interacted with directly, so I'm just going to put them all in chat one at a time.
With the couple, but not
So
What are you
first
doing
up,
now?
you guys have definitely interacted with Theron Infobate.
yeah.
Yvonne Brightheart.
Not really.
I don't think you've interacted with her. I think you've seen her, but I don't think you've interacted with her.
Yeah, not really any interactions.
Lucius on Hollow.
Seen,
I
met,
don't remember her.
but haven't like fully interact. Like last, I think when I met her, she kind of like just freaked out and stopped. Didn't really say anything. Just like kind of ran away or some shit.
Okay. Jasper Blackwell. I think you guys talked to him a little bit.
Yeah, I
Like
think he's a
way back
motherfucker
in
that
like
ate
session
the-
1 or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, was he the motherfucker that ate the shit that made him float? That shit in class. I feel like we talked this good, or
I
not
think
talked, but, like,
Jasper has a pet. I think he
yes, no, I've spoken to him.
Yeah.
I've spoken to him, but I don't think anybody else has.
Okay.
We've talked because I believe he's also from Pyraster.
Mhm.
House
And
that just got
moving on, you
uh,
have Garrett Shadowstep, who him and Corvus are beefing.
Speaking of, where is Corbin? Where's Corbin?
You haven't seen him since he took his orb back.
than I have.
Here's Desmond, who you guys have definitely messed with or
Yeah,
talked
we
with.
know
Right?
that.
Kago almost punched him, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Then we have Dalen Woodsoul.
Mm-mm.
And
Dalen,
Elise,
I don't think we've been.
I don't think y'all have talked with her now. But I think you've seen her.
Wanted to.
And then Alicia Starblaze.
I think we interacted with her some.
So those are kind of like, we'll say for now, the major players. There are more people in the house. I just don't really have images for them. But we'll say these are the movers and shakers for the moment.
For our house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. What else do you do, Marcel?
For this week, I guess he'll get the information from Morgan and shit. He will well, first he'll go to old Edric's to like pick up some supplies and stuff
Okay.
from the room. There's some shit he needs for like various different things. And then afterwards he will, like, he's still mingling, he's still doing all that, and he'll probably start like looking into and studying like some more shit of the school. In regards to certain things. In regards to like some of the riddle with that Kreslin heard and shit. Later on in the day for it. He'll also be keeping an eye out for Corvus if he sees him anywhere, but since it's been a while at this point, he'll just keep an eye out for him. But yeah, that's probably what he's gonna be doing for the rest of like the week. Still gathering information, still like talking to people, trying to do shit, but like I guess for now he's kind of just chilling.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything they want to do during this first week?
Kagu does.
Okay. What do you want to do?
You
Kagu?
go first.
Or
No, you
She
go
can
first.
go first.
No.
Okay. Well, wait. Throughout the week, right? You said.
Also, I tell Okasis because I can't find Corvus, so I tell Okasis.
Oh, okay. The Morgan's looking for him.
Yeah.
What you saying, Kagu?
I think it's for our first week one. I think it's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
what you're doing right now.
So I assume everybody's like training and stuff like all the other houses.
Okay, yeah.
So I would like to kind of like sneak around and see their training. Like, what was the house that was mentioned earlier with the
Arias?
yeah.
Okay. They wear blue. So they're pretty easy to
I
spot.
would like to spy on them if they're out there training at some point.
No way, they don't wear blue. You guys wear blue. Arias wears. I have it somewhere in my notes from the beginning. Doesn't matter. You want to spy on House Arias?
Yeah, like while they're in the Crucible or whatever, training, sparring, whatever they're doing.
All right, cool. And you're stealthing.
Yeah, I'm stealthing.
All right, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Still. No matter. 20, please.
Wrong one.
22. 18 plus 4, 22.
That's pretty fucking good.
Hell yeah, I'm stealthy motherfucker. Sometimes.
I have-
So I
Yeah,
just sneak.
Is it you that have
Huh?
us without trace? Does that help you in this scenario too, or no?
I do have without a trace.
Would you use it?
No.
I don't remember what it does. So
Gives you plus
It
10
adds a
stealth
plus 10 to
Gotcha,
stealth,
okay.
yeah.
on top of that. So if you did use it, you'd be like 32. You'd pretty much be a damn near uncatchable, short of a nat 20 perception check or something.
So I just kind of like I don't know if would it be considered stealth if I like say kind of like try to blend it in with them and sort of train with them? Would that be stealth or would it be something else? Or would I just be hiding?
I think hiding is your best bet, just above table, because how would you like blend in with them when they have a completely different colored uniform?
Yeah, I would just try to get at one of their uniforms.
How?
So there wouldn't be a spare uniform on the. If you're going straight to the Crucible, there wouldn't be like a spare uniform nearby. But if you
That
like,
makes sense.
I mean, you could try to get your hands on one somehow. But you've already rolled your
Like,
stealth, so you're kind of already
This
out in
could
the
be a
Crucible.
whole.
Okay.
This would be a whole background mission to get this fucking.
Which you can do, and you can
Wait,
do
so-
it if you want to.
Okay, I'm stealth, right?
But,
I'm stealth. I'm like sneaking in. If any possibility that someone, for whatever reason, took off their like robe or something,
Okay, let's see.
and was like training with like their robot or whatever, can I grab that and put it on?
All right, let me do a roll and see if that happens.
Believe.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Nobody ever takes a robot.
So everybody's fully clothed. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, I just hide in the shadows and just kind of like just watch them, try to see if I get any weaknesses from people and any strategies.
I need to make another roll.
Somebody about to catch me.
Not necessarily.
I don't like that. Okay,
Look here.
what happens to me?
1 second.
Come on, man. You got this.
It's fucking close, but no, you do not get seen by somebody. All right.
Yeah.
So you're out in the yard, and Barhold's there, right? And he's training the House Arius students. And not most of them you can't get a good look at, but there is one among them that you see. That do I have an image for you? Let me look here. Well, let me see if I can send this to. Here we go. There is one that you see. You see Barhold call out the student and say, "Varilla, keep your chin up." And this is her.
Okay.
In the chat. But for the most part, it's all kind of the basic training that you all have had. It's pretty much the same lesson over the weeks.
And do I see, as he's saying that, do I like what were they training at, and was it like a weakness of hers or?
No, it's just basic combat skills that you guys were learning as well. They're kind of running through the stances and things like that.
Okay. Do I notice? I guess since I'm like good with like hand-to-hand combat, do I notice anybody like if they're doing like the like fighting stances and like punching or whatever? Do I notice anybody like dropping their guard or anything like that? Anything that I could use to like kind of help with?
Give you an edge. Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
On their tails.
Yeah, like their right shoulder drops or something when they're trying to throw a punch.
Yeah.
Uh,
They
perception.
left foot forward 2 steps.
Oh god, I'm blind. All that dust. 9.
Not that you can see. Also, wow, I'm rolling really well tonight.
Okay. All right. Do I do anything else? I have an idea, but
What's your idea?
it's not a good character. So I don't know if I want to do it.
Okay.
So basically, I was gonna
Yep.
throw a rock or a pebble towards somebody.
How is
to
that
s-
not in
to
character?
to see if I could make them trip on it and like roll their ankle or something.
Oh my god.
It's
fuck it, I
fucked
do it.
up,
I
but
do it.
also I'm like first day of school, Kagu threw some shit at somebody on purpose.
I say it's in character.
I'm doing it. I'm
Alright.
gonna
Yeah,
throw
I'm like,
I'm gonna throw something to try to like see if somebody would like trip and get like a sprained ankle or something.
Oh, you're so lucky Crestlin's not there.
Okay, so
this is-
Sabotage.
roll a
No, 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 no.
d20
All right.
and add your dexterity modifier, which is +4. And
So
I would
do I
say you're
plus 4?
proficient with this as well. What's y'all's proficiency bonus at level 4? I'm like having a moment of stupidity here.
Efficiency?
I think +2.
So
Yeah,
plus
+2.
2. So
Plus two,
roll a 1d20 plus 6.
Okay.
And this is just you making a throwing attack at a student.
May I just say that for me, for Kago being a monk, he does very non-monk things.
Throwing is a monk thing.
No,
A
but
lot of
like
monk shit.
in the sense as character, like I don't think monks would deliberately try to hurt somebody
Depends on the monk.
without a cause.
Depends on the monk.
Okay.
There's definitely some Oh,
You gotta be
Oh
shitting
my!
me.
he rolled
You
that.
gotta be shitting me. Oh shit, I did it by accident. I don't know why it rolled again.
It's okay. I only see the one.
Alright.
So here's what happens. You pick
No,
up
I
that
don't wanna
rock,
know. Fuck.
you throw it, and it starts to go right for Barhold.
Oh god.
But Varilla reaches out and grabs the rock
Damn, I forgot about that.
and turns and looks in your direction. And she throws it right back at you.
Wait, before she does that, can I like use pass without a trace so they don't know I'm here?
I don't think that's how pass without a trace is going to work in this
gotcha.
particular instance. So let me roll just to see.
So she throws it directly at me?
Yeah, she throws it in the direction it came from. Wow, I rolled that again. Okay, plus.
All right. I guess my question is, does she know I'm there?
You don't know for sure. Hard to tell.
Fuck.
What's your AC, Kagu?
17.
She rolled a 15 plus 2 for 17. So the rock smacks you square in the forehead for what's damage on a rock? Probably like a D4, I guess,
It's like
right?
yeah, I was like, it's probably a
Improvised
dart.
weapon, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a dart and shit, right? So
Roll 1d4. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as it
Damn, I'm concussed.
smacks you in the head.
I'm concussed.
Are you gonna take that away from me or?
I can do it if it's easier for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to. Do
Honestly, I don't think it really matters all that much in this moment because this is all just mostly kind of role play, and you're gonna be long resting anyway. Yeah. We'll say you got hit with the rock,
it. Okay.
so you
And I
have
got a
a big
lump on my head.
lump starts to swell up on your head.
Okay. So can I roll to see if I like they see me or no, or do they all just see me already?
Where were you kind of hiding at? Were you in the bushes? Is that kind of what I kind of thought you were in the bushes?
I'd say like I'm in like somewhere in the like if this is a good reference photo, the one that
Yeah,
right here.
I thought you
I
were
would
like
say
right
like
here.
I'm on. Yeah, or like right here on this side, like near the shadows.
Can you hold down and ping so I can see where you're?
Oh, hold on. Right here.
Over here. Yeah, you can be right there.
Yeah, kind of like right there somewhere.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could be over there. So I would say they don't see you. They just know Honestly, I would say the only person that even really saw that rock was Varilla, and she caught it and threw it back in your direction. So I would say like everybody else was too focused on their training to notice you. Even Barhold.
So okay. Does she know I'm there though? Like she knew the rock was coming, but does she know the origin of where it came? Like if it was thrown or if it was just some
She's
wild.
staring at the bush.
Can I use like a roll or something to see if I notice her directly?
Sorry, you want to do what?
No. I'm just gonna flip her off to see if she notices me. Kagu just like flips her off and like sticks his tongue out to see if he if he gets a reaction from her.
She rolls her eyes and she turns to Barhold and says, Professor Barhold, I
Oh, no.
believe we have an intruder over there in the bushes.
Get out.
I
Abort.
use pocket sand.
I don't think you're that
And-
close for that to be effective.
Throws it in front and then runs.
Just for some reason, this bush randomly spits out dirt, and Barhold looks over at it and says, Who is that? Get out here now. Present yourself.
I as soon as I throw that dirt, I just take off running towards the exit with my robes kind of over my head, trying to cover my identity.
Oh my god, I wish this was animated. Roll athletics check to see if you get away.
Oh no, I'm gonna trip again.
Oh, you got this. You got this. You got this.
I'm a mug. No. 10.
All right, let's see how Barhold does.
Oh fuck.
Come on.
Yes.
There's still a chance. Still a chance.
You get away.
Yeah. Does he know it's me though? I mean, am I the only short motherfucker out there though? No, huh?
No, there's
others.
others.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
others.
okay.
Wearing House
Gotcha.
Valorian robes? Are you wearing
Yeah,
that?
Yeah. We're wearing a completely different house's robes.
You
mean-
get
sure.
away,
So
but you could have swore you heard somebody say, That's 50 more laps, Kagu! As you run off into the distance.
Fuck me. Okay. Well, that's all I do. And then I show up to Marcel with a big old knot on my head.
he's just like, what? How? What happened?
I slipped in the shower. It's nothing major, you know. It happens to all of us.
Do I need the insight check?
Is it pretty obvious you're lying, Kagu, or not? Like, how
Well, I mean, I just said that I took a shower and I basically threw dirt, so you would see a bunch of
Yeah,
dirt
I
on
see
me.
all the dirt on you and shit, and I'm just like,
You took a dirt bath.
I'm like scratching my head as I say that.
Yeah, you can pretty much tell he's lying. I would say at this point. Also, my headache's gone away. Hell yeah, dude.
nice, nice. He's like, okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's all the. So you just took a fall in the shower, in
Well,
the bath.
no. To be honest, I was spying on the other house. What is it? What was the house Valerian?
No,
Ari's.
Aries.
Ari's.
Right.
I was spying on House Ari's. Do you really want to know what I did?
Yeah,
sure.
at this point, yeah.
Okay, so I threw a rock and try to see if somebody would step on it. Sabotage, little tactics here and there.
Okay.
We need all the
So,
eggs we can get. And what was it?
I-
Wait, what was the girl's name? Her name's not on
Did
there.
here's the thing, Josh. I was wondering about this.
Varela.
Did her name ever get said out loud?
Yeah, Barhold
Varela?
said it.
Yeah, Barhold said her name.
Okay, Bartle said it. All right, cool.
Yeah, he
I
said,
needed
Varela,
that.
keep your chin up.
And there's
Okay.
this girl named Varela that I've never seen, I don't think, before, that saw the rock coming before it even got to them, and she basically grabbed it out of the air and threw it back at me. That's why I have this.
What's she?
Yeah.
What's she look like? She's one of
White hair, long pointy ears, blue eyes.
Elvin. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, that's
I think
about
she's
it.
someone to look out for because I gave it all I could on that rock.
I'm sure you did. But yeah, Marilla is somebody I've been made aware of recently.
Oh,
She seems to be one of the people we need to be looking the most out for in the coming games, the battle. So I'm glad you did a little. Good that you did a little reconnaissance. So at least now, because Morgan didn't give me like a description of her, right?
Mm-mm.
At all. It was just like some information.
just her name,
and
right?
whatnot.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah, it was her
and a
name.
rumor about her.
Rumor about like her ability and capabilities and
Oh,
shit.
so now you know who she is.
I know what she looks like now. Yeah, like
Yeah,
the next
okay.
thing I was going to do was have to like figure out what she looked like, and you've done that for me. So he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I appreciate you taking the initiative to scout for us, because now at least I know what she looks like.
Yeah, but I may be in trouble. Do you mind taking the fall for me?
Oh, you're definitely in trouble. He's
Can I tell him?
he's
Can I tell him
he's
that you were
saying that
involved?
he saw that you ran in here, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, you're he's like, if you were running that hard, for certain, somebody. So I don't think I can, because I was doing something completely different in a different area. So
Yeah, but they don't know that, dude. Just have my back on this.
how? If I say I was doing it with you, I would have had to be there.
You were behind the scenes or something. I don't know.
Everything.
Well,
Plus,
anywho,
I
mean,
doubt Barcode isn't gonna just.
if some of that information helped us, I think it's good. So I'll take the punishment.
Good work.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Do you? and then he's like, you want to go get some food?
I'm always down for food. Okay.
I can picture like the little chibi series of events that happen out in the Crucible right now.
Absolutely.
I can see the chibi version, like Naruto chibi version of this antic going on.
Yeah.
And bro, it's so good in my head. Okay. Does anybody else have anything they want to do?
I think
Yes.
Kreslin would say something.
All right, Kreslin, what you got?
After sometime during the week, she is going to ask Essie if he is free so we could go check up on that girl that we came upon in the forest.
Ah, yes.
Yes, I have some time now before my next meal.
But you just had.
Well, I had one meal, but there's always another.
Second breath.
Like the breakfast.
Essie, are you just always hungry?
No. I always have snacks to keep me from being too hungry, at least. You want some? He reaches in and pulls out a piece of bread.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, this will hold me while we go check on the girl. He takes a bite. Where would she be?
Last, if I remember correctly, I think she was going to go to the ward. I believe it's on the second floor.
I'll follow you.
Right. I'll take the lead and.
So you make your way up to the hospital wing, which I think Kreslin has been in before,
Yes.
when nobody was
Yes.
there at the time. So you go into the hospital wing and you see Mother Theodosia there. Looks like she's making up a bed that had been previously dirtied, but you do not see signs of the girl anywhere.
Okay. Creslin's gonna just like softly clear her throat, so Mother Theodosia is not startled that much.
Theodosia looks around toward you and says, "Ah, yes, child. How can I help you? Do you need aid?
No,
Do you need a bandage?
No.
How about some medicine? Headaches?
No, we're good.
Oh,
No.
okay.
We're both okay. I came here. She looks sassy. For help. Like, we
I would actually
came-
take some bandages.
Oh,
Never know what might happen with training.
He's quite
Right.
right, you
Oh.
know." And she moves over and
Yeah.
picks up a couple of bandages and gives them to you, Essie.
Thank you. Have
Uh,
you by chance had any girls here?
I think what what Essie is trying to say is me and Essie and a few of our classmates, we were the ones who came upon girl in the forest.
Ah, yes. Gareth was telling
So
me about that.
Yes, so we just wanted to come here, just check in on her and see if she's doing better, if she has woken. She's not here.
Yes, she awoke this morning. Gareth has taken charge of her. They are down by the stables.
Stay. Okay. Were there any injuries upon her?
No, though she can't remember really anything other than her name.
Oh, her name. Do you happen to know her name?
Yes, her name is Vala.
Well,
I'll put it in chat. Or at least that's how she was calling herself. As far as physical injuries, there were none that I can see.
well, that's good news, I suppose. Were you able to figure out how she might have lost her memory? Do you think it was magic or more of a physical?
Could be a variety of things when it comes to the mind. Sometimes the mind tries to protect the physical body by forgetting more traumatic things. There's really no
Right.
way to tell other than to wait and see.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go down to the stables. Thank you, Mother Theodosia, for your help. And for the bandages.
Kind of bows her head toward you.
Thank you. Well, Kreslin, she seems to be doing well.
I mean, she only just woke up today. Ooh, do you want to come with me down to the stables?
Yeah, I say we head there and talk to Falconbane and this Vala.
Sounds good.
Did you ever find anything else about your tea riddle?
I suppose I'm at a dead end right now. Unless I know how or figure out how to talk to the specters, there's no line of communication between us.
Hmm.
And if
I
there's
may
no line of communication... Go on.
I may wander later and see if I can find any wings that are closed or weird places.
Oh,
You
I am
said that there was
curious.
something about the riddle that was about locations in the school, right?
Yes. Something about a
Mm.
starred ceiling, a door that was promised, but never made, something along those lines. I have it written down somewhere.
Hmm. Perhaps I'll make a copy of it if you will allow me and
Of
see if
course.
I find anything as I walk around.
That sounds actually pretty good. Uh, she'll bring out the piece of paper in which she had written the riddle down and hand it over to Essie. You could copy it off of this and then you could just hand it back to me whenever.
Ah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, look, we're at the stables.
Wow.
As you guys approach the stables, you see Gareth tending to the horses around, and you see the girl kind of following close behind. She's carrying like a bucket of water with both hands. She looks tinier than you remember.
Does she seem to be struggling with the bucket?
I wouldn't say struggling, no.
Okay.
Not too full. Yeah. As they're kind of tending to a horse there.
Hello, Professor Falconbane.
Falconbane turns and throws his hand up. Hello, Essie and Kreslin. Come on over, meet Vala.
Hello, Vala.
Hello.
She stays fairly close to Gareth, but she kind of inclines her head and says, hello.
Once Preslin, well, never mind. Actually, I retract what I was gonna do.
Okay.
I see you guys are tending the stables. How is this horse doing?
Falconbane turns and looks at you and says, he's doing well. Just giving him his daily feeding and water. Go ahead, Vala. Give him the water. And Vala walks over and turns the bucket up into like a little trough that's nearby. The horse kind of snorts and walks over and takes a drink. He's a good one.
Oh, Vala, I see you do really well with animals.
And she kind of nods her head as she says, "Yep. I love animals. I think.
You think?
Hard to remember. I think I do."
Hmm.
Well, that's okay. It seems like you're doing really well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kreslin, why don't you talk with Vala and Professor Falconbane? Would you mind if I talked with you for a moment?
Sure, Essie.
Look, Vala, she'll walk up to Vala and she'll take out a apple that she had in her satchel, probably from she took during breakfast. And she will tempt. She's not strong, so she's going to just hand it over to the horse and say, "Would you like to feed this to him? Her? Them?"
Sure. Sure, I'll do it.
She hands the apple over to Vala.
Okay. And Vala starts to feed the horse as we cut over to Essie and Falcon. Yes, Essie, what can I help you with?
Actually, Kreslin and I were wanting to check on how things were going with the girl. We heard that she woke up today and curious on if, one, she's doing okay, and two, if found anything out about her and why she was in those woods.
Physically, she appears to be fine, but she can't seem to remember anything other than her name, and occasionally she asks where Aru is.
Aru?
Falcon
Is
Bane
that...
just kind of shrugs.
Hmm. So what's the plan for her now?
Well, I've taken charge of her care for now, and as long as she proves to not be a danger in time, perhaps she'll attend the academy herself. We'll see if her memories return or not. Sometimes
if you
peace is all you
happen-
need.
Very true. Nice meditation. Anyway, if you happen to need any help or anything, I'm surely let Kreslin or I know. I'm sure we'd be willing to assist with whatever we could.
Well, I could always use people to muck out the stalls.
Oh, I will gladly help with that, but I hear Sir Barhold has offered Kagu to do some extra work around. Marcel was telling me all about it.
Why you bring my name in your lies? Why you bring my names in your lies?
You know what? You don't have to roll deception. Gareth wants to believe you, so he does.
Oh, that's so much worse.
He has no reason to doubt Essie. He says, "Oh,
Cargo,
excellent.
Cargo feels his ears tingling.
Interesting. Essie, can you make sure he comes out to the stables the next chance you get?
Of course.
A little hard labor never killed anybody."
Well, I will leave you be, and as mentioned, if you need anything else, let us know.
Sure. By the way, have you been training for the tournament?
Oh, of course I have. Working with the others as well. I'm sure we will get there.
I would say you probably already have a leg up on most.
I hope so. I don't figure many other students have gone through what we have. Though I have been struggling with my bloodline.
Many do.
But
took me quite a while for mine.
oh, did it?
Mm.
Do
It'll
you
come to
mind
you.
if I
Oh yeah. go
ask
ahead.
what your bloodline can do?
He looks at you and smiles and says, "Well, in a way, you already know, but I'm linked to the Griffin.
Oh.
In combat, we are almost as one, fighting as a team. But he is also has his own mind. Can be quite the stubborn being.
Understandable. Yeah, many animals are often their own.
Mm-hmm. He smiles at you, Essie, and says, "Don't worry. It'll come to you when you need it most."
Hmm. Well, thank you, Professor Falconbane. I will leave you be with Vala here, and I think it's getting close to my next meal.
He looks at you one last time, Essie, and says, "Bloodlines are great and powerful and everything, Essie, but this in here," he points to his chest, his heart, "this is what really matters in the end. Not some mystical force. Remember that."
Essie nods. I will. I will.
Have a good meal.
Thank you. I don't know if you cut back to Kreslin. I don't know if they have
Yep.
any more things
Kreslin, is
happening.
there anything else you wanted to do?
She as after she gave the apple to Vala, she's gonna pick up like a brush, and kind of gently brush the horse,
Okay.
and then just kind of study Vala, but in a like not so she gets spooked,
Okay.
not in a way that she doesn't get spooked.
First
And
of
then
all,
she'll say, "Yeah."
oh, sorry. Roll animal handling for me for the horse.
Oh dear. Oh, but she brought the apple.
Yeah, do advantage. You know what?
Sweet.
That's fair.
Oh,
What
come
is
on!
with you, bro?
Hey, it's a 6 and a 9, so at least this time they were different.
A 9. A 9. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's
No,
so
Aaron, they
bad.
were both sixes.
Were they both 6s?
They were both
What?
sixes.
Again?
Again?
Oh my god.
A 9.
Yeah.
Pretty chill horse.
But the horse, is this the same horse that was Falcomane was had when we were in the forest? It possibly knows me.
It just kind of snorts in your direction a little bit, blows air and blows your hair back.
She'll comically say to Vala, you know, the way to a horse's heart is a sugar cube. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Do you have one?
No, I do not. But
No hearts
I'll
today.
be sure to. No hearts today. However, I'll be sure to bring 2 next time. One for you, one for me. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Great. And then she'll gently brush the horse and study Vala as well.
All right. What are you trying to figure out here, my Vala? Why you study her?
I think Cresselin's trying to she she believes Vala that she has like lost her memory
Mhm.
in a way, but I guess she's trying to like read her body language, read her eye movements, just I don't know, get a feel off of her
All right, roll insight.
in a way. Okay. Natural 20 for a 25.
It's 6s and 20s tonight, baby. Nothing else is getting rolled. Okay, 20. Let's see. You don't sense any hostile behavior.
Okay.
What you get is a confused little girl that is probably feeling very lost and longing for something that she doesn't know what it is, and just a lot of confusion.
Hmm. Okay, Kreslin is just very softly and say it in a very gentle way to Vala. She's gonna say, I know things are confusing to you right now. Things aren't lining up and you're wondering how you got here. And I sadly don't have the answers to help you. However, if you do have questions or need someone to talk to, you can always come to me. I didn't introduce myself properly, but I will now. My name is Kreslin.
Kreslin. She repeats your name. And she
Yes,
sticks her hand
Kreslin.
out toward you, Kreslin. Friend?
Kreslin, puts out her hand as well, and she smiles down. She's actually gonna bend down to her.
Okay.
And take her hand, and she says, "Friend."
Vala nods, like a satisfactory nod. Friend. And then she turns back to the horse and
All right. Yep.
feeds it some
And then
apple.
Kreslin stands up and continues brushing until Essie and Falconbean's conversation's done.
Okay. Essie makes his way back over.
All right.
All right, Kreslin. I was all done talking with Falconbane. If you're all done here.
Yep, I'm done. Oh, she's gonna look at Vala and she's gonna say, "I have to go now, but I'll be sure to come back."
Bye, Kreslin.
Bye, Vala. Bye, Professor Falconbane.
Falconbane throws up a hand. All right. You guys make your way back.
As they are walking back, she's just gonna take the sleeves of her robe and just like wipe her face. I feel like the horse just like sneezed on me and I can feel it all over my face. It's in my hair. It's everywhere.
Essie kind of looks around your hair. Oh, it's not too bad.
Oh. How about you go get your second meal and I'm just gonna go clean up.
All right. Sounds good. Did your talk with Vala go well?
Yes, I mean, we didn't necessarily talk all that much. but from what I gathered, I didn't sense anything bad. She just seems like a girl who's just very confused right.
Hmm. Yes, Falconbane does not seem to know much about her either. Though she's been asking for something Aru.
Aru?
They don't. They don't seem to know what an Aru is or who an Aru is, but it's the only thing
Well,
she's been looking for.
I wonder if something was left behind in the forest.
Hmm.
But we looked it over. I don't think there was anything missing. Or anything that we missed.
Yeah. The only other thing was that bag, and I don't think anything in it was an Aru. Hmm.
Well, hopefully over time her memory comes back. It seems... I mean, we declared each other friends, so hopefully I can win her trust.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, I'll head back to eat, and I hope your shower gets rid of what you want to get rid of there.
So do I.
All right. Is there anything else anybody wants to do during this week? Okay. Eventually, you all go to sleep at the end of that first week, exhausted and tired from all of your training. Kreslin,
Yes?
during the night that you're sleeping, you hear somebody say, Kreslin, Kreslin, wake up. And you feel like a tug on your arm in your sleep.
Am I awoken by this?
I would say you probably are, but it's up to you.
Okay. She's in her groggy state. She is in her mind. She's just like, oh, it's just one of the other girls that's in her on her wing. In her wing, I don't know. She's like, she like half gets up from her bed, rubbing her eyes. What?
Shh. Quiet. And you look
She,
and you see Corbin kneeled down in the dark. Come on,
right.
let's wake the other.
The others? What do you mean the others? What are you doing here? Where have you been?
Shh. Quiet. Come on.
Okay.
Roll perception check for
She
me, Kreslin.
perception check. Oh,
With disadvantage because it's dark.
oh dear. Dice, be on my side. Oh, 7.
He just looks at you and says, "Come on." And he makes his way out of the room and starts making his way over to the.
Is it a physical form I see?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's dark.
Okay.
It's quiet.
All right. Well, she puts puts on her slippers, grabs her robe, ties it around her, and she tiptoes out of the bedrooms, I guess.
Mhm. You go
She
out into the hall and you see Corvus making his way down the hall toward the boys' dorm. masculine dorm area.
I can't go in there.
I'll get them. Don't worry.
Okay.
And
You should have woken them up first. Okay.
he makes his way into the boys' dorm, and he kind of crouches his way over to Marcel and pulls on Marcel's sleeve.
The moment he gets past like the moment he gets past like the like entrance to my like bed, the alarm spell goes off in my head. And shit. So I immediately wake up prepared for somebody and shit. And I grabbed his fucking hand immediately. Fucking head. And like my other's like on my like sword and shit.
You
And shit.
you hear a crunch of what you assume to be like you kind of startle Corvus, and you kind of hear like a crunch as he kind of steps on something. Careful. And you know what
So it's like,
others are.
you're like,
The
all
library.
right.
The library doors are open.
What?
Oh, I don't hear
All
this. Never mind.
All right.
I've been keeping watch on it.
All right. Okay. I got you. We'll get everybody up quietly, quickly. All right. You get Kagu. I'll get Akasis. I guess that's in Kagu nearer to you, so I'll get Akasis up real quick. And I'll go over to Marcelo, take some like copper wire, and he'll just come out, speak into it, and use the message cantrip to like on Okasis and shit, to wake him up and be like, he's just gonna give like a brief. He's like, Corvus is back. Something might be happening. I'm trying to get up quietly and discuss some information.
So you're
And
talking into a copper wire?
That's the spell.
Yeah, that's how message works.
Yeah.
With a copper wire, okay.
With the copper wire, I can talk to anybody. It'll be like a whisper in their mind from like anywhere in 120 feet.
I'll whisper back, like, can't that wait till tomorrow? Why do we have to do it right now?
Yeah, that's well, we don't need to say it, but like he'll answer and be like, I don't know. It seems fairly fucking urgent, considering he's waking us all up after not seeing us for a week. And shit. So it's like, I think it's if you don't want to come, it's fine. I don't think it'll. I don't think it's a bad choice at all. Look, we can hear him out and then, see what the information is, and then we'll get back to you if we might need you for something. Sorry for waking you up unnecessarily.
I'll get up and at least listen to what he has to say, but I'm not going into the woods and fighting some shit again.
He said the library. He said the archive this time, so you don't have to leave the school. I don't know if that's better though. To be honest with you. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I get Ocasas up.
While this is happening, we're gonna cut back to Kreslin. Kreslin, give me another perception check.
Just a straight roll.
Straight roll. Your eyes are adjusted to the area now.
11.
You look up because you hadn't been noticing before, but you can see the starlight patterns along the ceiling of the dorm that you had. That's not normal, not usually there.
She's just as Crystalline waits in the hallway for Corvus to wake the others up. She's just like mindlessly like tapping her foot, trying to stay awake, from the first she just got woken up. She's like trying to fight the chill. And as she's like rolling her neck back and forth, she looks up. She looks up at the ceiling. She notices the stars, and she thinks nothing of it. She's like, "Oh, look, there's stars. Wait,
Uh,
there's stars. That wasn't there before."
Okay.
It takes a hot minute before it clicks. She's like, "Wait, stars on the ceiling.
no,
Does it leave? Sorry, Marcel.
No, go ahead.
Does it leave a path? Is it like a path in which I can see the stars, like
Oh.
on the ceiling?
I would say it's kind of leading down the hall. Yeah, I wouldn't say like a direct path because of how this area is, because it's kind of like a hallway, right? So it kind of fills up the
Right.
whole area.
Okay. She's just gonna like keep staring at him, assuming this is what Corvus woke her up for. So she's just gonna like impatiently wait now.
We cut back to the masculine dorm room. Has anybody woken Kagu up in this time?
I don't know.
All have gotten up and started making my way over to them. So I'll get either Kagu or Essie. This shit. Do I still see Corvus in
Mhm.
here? Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll go over to Kagu and Essie. And y'all wake them up, or like, I like very like gently, like wake them up and be like,
So I'm on my bed inside my shell. So I assume you like tap on my shell maybe or something.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, you hear from inside and Kreslin, Kagu, I choose you. What? What? And he pokes his head out and whoa, what? Marcel?
He's like, yeah. Come on. Corvus is back, and he has something he wants to discuss with us. So we're gonna head out into the common area for a second and talk real quick.
Corvus, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so just he's like, hey, come come on. Yeah. He'd be like, real quick, get him, and then I guess get Kagu too. 'Cause, y'all bunk near each other, I think, right?
Yeah, I think we
Uh,
are.
and shit. So
I feel like
yeah,
before we had stated that our beds were next to each other, I think. Is that right, Juan?
yeah,
I think so, yeah. I would say
and shit.
Kagu gets up, but he's like in between, still like awake but still asleep. In a
Yeah.
sense.
He's like
So
he's up and he's like following us, but he's
he's
not.
just following y'all, but he's not really thinking about it. He's just like
Yeah,
still kind of like trying to keep his eyes open, but he's kind of like falling in that asleep while
The-
walking.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah, basically, he's just following like a just mindless zombie, I guess.
yeah. All right, so we got everybody. All right, so we head out. and shit. And then Marcelo will be like, okay, now we'll just message Kreslin, let her know what we're doing. And then we'll be able to have everybody, right? To Corvus. He's like talking to
Oh,
Corvus.
okay. Corvus looks at you and says, "Don't worry, I already got her. She's out waiting for us."
Did you go into the feminine dorms?
I figured this was too important to worry about that.
No, I know, but like, wouldn't it have made more sense to come get us first? Because then we wouldn't have had to.
You're overthinking this. I was just trying to get people together.
She like Kreslin is just gonna peer like through the crack in the door. Like, are they? Oh, doesn't Kreslin have like dark vision?
Yeah. As a tiefling, yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Now that you remember, yes, you do.
Well, that
You're
would
still
have helped
tired.
earlier. Yeah, dark vision didn't click. Sorry. She's just gonna peer in to see if they're like awake. Do I see them like standing? Do I see them possibly?
You probably see him kind of
Awake?
huddled up near the door. Yeah, fixing to walk
Right.
out.
She's gonna try her best to whisper, but try to have it reach them. Psst, guys. Hello.
You hear somebody stirring and tossing and turning in their bed, and it's Jasper Blackwine. He says, "Mom, it's Charlie."
All right. Yeah. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, we got everybody together and up, so like we could probably just get out into the common room.
So you guys make your way out.
Finally. What took you so long?
Can I roll something?
What do you want to roll?
Well, let's have Marcel roll it because I want to.
What do you want to happen? What's the
Here,
plan?
What am I rolling?
let me message you. Just-
Okay,
I don't want
DM
to. I don't
me.
want to take over your as a DM or whatever.
No, hit
It's-
me.
I feel like this is.
No, we're
I'll message
collaborating.
you.
Yeah, okay.
Got you.
I had like I need the Pink Panther theme to be playing right now. Do do
Absolutely.
do 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 do.
All right. It doesn't have to be Marcel. It could be whoever. But I sent you the message.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Marcel, roll perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second, sorry.
You're fine.
Perception.
Damn.
Right.
Crazy.
Hang on, before we say what he perceives, can I guess what Juan just did? Because Esty wants to lean over and be like, "Kagu, your pants."
No.
Okay, that's what my assumption.
No, here's what happens. You lean over to say, "Kagu, your pants," and Kagu's not there. And Marcel, you notice that Kagu didn't join you guys when you left the room. You left him standing there half asleep.
He's just standing there like snoring asleep where we
Oh
where
man,
we
it's
were,
even more than I thought.
where we were huddled up. He was just dazing off, and As soon as you guys walked off, he's just sitting
I
there, just
I
snoring.
want to be clear about something. Of us all, I was the most likely to not notice he was gone. I was the most likely to not notice.
So you're
I'm just-
standing asleep?
I'm just out.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what I
standing
imagine.
there.
He's like standing asleep, but he's like moving
Kinda-
slightly
yeah,
in
kinda
like circle.
swaying back and forth. Yeah, that's what I was doing. He's just standing there asleep, but kind of like trying to
Marcelo
keep his
goes ba-
balance.
Marcel goes back, he grabs him and like moves him along.
Essie's
I'm
too
a-
groggy that he feels something's wrong. He goes, Kagu, you forgot your pants, but doesn't realize it's his whole thing is missing everything. There's no Kagu at all.
He just says it's
Like,
the air.
something's
It's
wrong.
just air.
There's something
Crestlin's
wrong.
gonna
Can't quite put my
Now that-
finger on it.
now that Crestlin's been awake, and she's like more awake because she notices. She's gonna just like gently like snap her fingers like in front of everyone, like wake up.
Well, wait, where'd you guys come from?
Oh man,
Hush.
are we dreaming again?
Oh God.
No, guys, look up. Stars.
Okay.
Think
Yeah,
we are
we've never seen that before. All right.
Yeah,
She's
you
gonna
all look up
look
and
to-
see the stars.
She's gonna look to Corvus and be like, "Is this what you woke us up for?"
Yeah, it leads to the library. I've been watching. Let's go.
All right.
before
She's
something
already
happens.
headed there. She's already headed there. Fast
saw-
walking. Speed walking, I should say.
Corvus is trying to keep up with you as we make your way to the library.
I assume we're all following.
Yep.
Essie's following, yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
you-
So we're following as we're moving through. Marcel will just be at Corvus, like, okay. You said you've been watching the library. So what's been going on? Can you explain what happened, or or what this is? As he's like looking at the starry-eyed ceiling that hasn't existed.
When you ask what's been going on, what are you asking for? Specifically the library stuff?
About so you've been staking out the library shit or whatever, right? So it's like, what's the deal? What's going on? That's what he's asking currently.
He says, I've been watching just to wait and see if the door would ever open. I won't lie, ever since the orb got took, been a little bit in my own head, so I've just been kind of staking out. Also been trying to find a place for us to talk in secret, besides the silence bubbles, a secret headquarters like we talked about. Doing lots of things like, and with my bloodline, I can get in and out places easy.
Fair enough.
But while I was watching tonight, the stars came out. These came out. And the door opened. I figured I better come and get you guys. This is a chance to get in the restricted section. Get a good look.
Okay. Yeah, Marcel's thinking. He's like, all right. Well, let's check it out and see what we can.
All right. So you all make your way up to the library, following the starlit ceiling path. You make your way into the archives, I should say. And there's nobody about. You haven't seen any of the floaty balls, any of the sentry balls around. You don't see the librarian or any other students, but you do see where once the door was closed to the restrictions section stands up wide now. And you can see like against the wall there's a mirror, like pretty big mirror, and then around the area are a bunch of bookcases. Just kind of get up and see. Um, uh, Corvus looks and says, "See." So
Rustlin's just gonna go for it, and she's just gonna walk in.
you make your way into the restricted section, and Corvus is close behind. And he starts to look around, and you see tons and tons and tons of books around.
How
Like,
big is the section? Like, is it just like a box, or are there like bookshelves? Like,
I would say the area itself is actually pretty small, but whereas out in the archives, there's like bookcases. The ones in here are like kind of, they're bigger and more dense.
Okay.
So, yeah.
okay, Crestlin's going to repeat the riddle that she basically at this point has kind of memorized. Um, she walks as tall as when the stars are out, looking for the door that was promised but never built. The library knows that's why she locks the west wing. And then she'll, in her mind, she'll imagine, or can I use, can I cast minor illusion, and the way that the Steam had the book with the key inside, can I recreate that with minor illusion in my palm?
You want to remake the key?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
the
do that.
way like the key that was inside the book and everything. So everyone knows what it looks like, or what I saw. So she's going to cast it, have it appear like in her palm, and then just like show everyone.
As you cast it and it appears in your palm, it
Oh no.
reflects in the mirror in the far side of the room, and there is this sound of like this. You know what it sounds like when you crack something like mirror or glass? There's like
Yeah.
a silent glass like creaking and not silent, but like a quieter sound of creaking and glass breaking as there's these lines start to spread across the uh mirror as it kind of, it doesn't exactly shatter and it doesn't make noise, but you can see it like just kind of get all these little breaks and micro breaks in it as it opens up into like a swirl of a magical doorway.
Initially she just like immediately like drops the illusion, thinking that like she turned on the silent alarm or something. But watching it happen, the mirror is now a door.
Yep. And it's kind of got like
Okay.
this magical uh like portal like effect to it.
Oh. Okay. Uh, uh, dang it! I don't have anything that casts light. Well, I do have dark vision. Am I? Is it a portal, or is it like a door that I could see right through?
Kind of like a, what do you mean by door? Like something you open door, or is it a door that's
Like,
open? What do you mean?
is it just like the mirror has turned into like an archway where
Yeah,
I could like
it's turned
walk?
into like an archway and it's got like this swirly magical essence to it.
Okay. So there's something kind of blocking me from walking straight through or being able to see right through.
Yes, correct. You can't see
Okay.
through it. I wouldn't say.
All right. Well, she's gonna turn her back towards everyone, raise her eyebrows, and be like, "Well, what do you guys think?"
Hmm.
Corvus
go
kind
through?
of gets up and walks over toward the doorway and says, "Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before." And he like puts his hand up to touch it, and he gets sucked into the doorway.
Can I? Do I have time to reach out and try to grab him because he would be practically right in front of me as he's doing that?
Roll initiative, and he's gonna roll his,
Okay.
and that is just to see who is quicker. Like, are you able to give him
Okay.
time? Rather, not. It's not like an actual like he's not contesting you. It's just
Oh, there's no combat. I can't.
just roll a d20 and add your
Right.
agi-
D20.
agility to it. Bonfire.
I've been muted, but I was
Oh,
following too.
that was almost a natural 20. 19.
Still good.
19 is still good.
What'd you say, Aaron? You were muted, but what?
I was muted, but whenever you said about Corvus following close behind, I was like, Essie wants to follow too.
Oh, okay. I guess you.
But yeah, I don't know if that messes with anything before, but I just realized I was muted.
No, I don't think so. I think so you grab him, but he's being sucked into the portal door, and it's starting to take you with it too. And
Yeah,
it's
I'm not.
really
I'm
like,
not strong. I'm not
Essie,
strong.
can Essie grab Kreslin?
yeah, go for it. You grab Kreslin, and you're pulling, but it's starting to pull you too.
Should we just all go?
Roll athletics for me, Essie.
Well, come on now. I believe in you. I believe in you.
2.
That's
I would
7.
say with the 2 you lose your footing and you 3 slide through the doorway.
Who's left? Is it just me?
Yes,
Corvus?
Kreslin, we
Me-
go in.
No,
Me
it's you and Ocasas.
Just me and Ocasas?
Yeah, Corvus is,
and
yeah,
me.
and Marcel. Yeah.
And Marcel.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So the three of us.
Well, Cog was just standing there and he's like, does this mean we have to look for new teammates, new classmates, or are we going through there?
I'm like,
Are we
what do you?
falling?
You should. We'll see what they do for a second.
Yeah, I'm
then we'll
waiting to
probably
see
go
what
with
they're
us.
doing right now as you guys are getting.
Yeah, Marcel's gonna like look at Ocasas, being like,
I'm
Yeah,
shaking my head and be like,
yeah. I'm like, he's
why
like,
couldn't this wait until tomorrow?
maybe it wouldn't.
Well, Cog was
Marcel's like,
fully
maybe
awake
it
now.
wouldn't have been
He-
there. Let's go in the fucking door.
Kagu takes a couple
Um,
steps back. He takes a running. He started running and he
Don't.
dives through it. He dives straight through it.
Kagu leaps into the doorway.
I'll send I snap and summon the dog, and I'll send it through the portal and see if I still have a connection afterwards.
You do not. The moment that dog hits that portal, it's just gone.
All right, I guess we kind of need to go after, even though I kind of don't want to.
Everybody goes
That's
except
funny.
Ocasas.
Like,
Hey,
I'm genuinely
mean-
like, I thought about it.
No, I'm just thinking about if Ocasas stayed behind, what would happen, and that's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
I mean, the week of training didn't really boost the confidence and the teamwork, so like,
Yeah, we failed.
it's
on
in the middle of the
both
night.
fronts.
What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, he's going. Marcel's going. He's going in, but he's
Okay.
just like, he's like, I knew this was gonna be annoying.
Marcel looks to Okasha and is like, "You thinking what I'm thinking? Aim for the bushes."
Basically,
There
like,
goes my hero. Sorry. All
shit,
right,
yeah.
who's going? I need a call.
Yeah, Marcelo, going. He'll go to it first, and then just walk through,
All
or
right.
whatever.
You walk through the portal and you're just zoop through. All right, Okasas, are you going or staying?
Where's
Either
the library? How far is the library from the dorms?
I can't give you an exact measurement. I don't have one.
I
What are you
mean,
trying to
the
do? And I
archives
can tell
on
you,
the.
it's on
Is
the
there
second floor.
is there anybody like I would try to at least send a message before going in if there's anybody nearby that I could think of that I would possibly think that they would be around here somewhere.
No, there wouldn't be anybody on that.
Okay, then I'll go in, but just for the dog.
Fair.
You step
So
through.
yeah, after everybody went through, I'll
Oh.
just
All right.
say to myself like, okay, I'm going in, but just to get my dog.
As you step through the portal, you turn and look over your shoulder, and you see Corvus standing there, running towards you with his arm outstretched. As we cut to Kreslin holding on to Corvus into another dimensional, like hallway, as you're falling down through this world, and his arm breaks off in your hand, and it's made of glass.
She
Uh,
freaks out. She's
and
freaking out.
and what you all land hard with a large thud. Doop, 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 doop. And each time you land on the ground in front of you, you hear glass shattering
Wait, what do you mean by each time you fall?
as each person falls and hits the ground.
Oh,
Sorry. As you step through the doorway, the world around you seems to stretch and shimmer, as if reality itself has grown thin. The air has grown hushed, too hushed, and what footsteps that you do land fall silently now, muffled not by snow or moss, but by something intangible, as though sound itself has forgotten how to echo. The veil between the worlds parted without fanfare, but with a sense of immense and irreversible consequence. You pass through a veil of glassy mist that refracts your reflection in impossible ways. Your own face multiplied, twisted, fragmented into a kaleidoscope of subtle expressions you've never worn. And then you are somewhere else. The realm you enter is eerily beautiful, like a painting left too long in moonlight. You stand in a forest, not in a forest. You stand on what looks to be like a lake at first glance that mirrors that looks like a mirror. Everything here is slightly off base, slightly wrong, too symmetrical, too still. Pools of water rest perfectly still around, reflecting not only the area around you, but sometimes glimpses of things not present, people who aren't there. You see reflections of every step of your journey so far. Conversations with Corvus, the whispering riddle glass being talked about. You see yourself, Kreslin. Every secret was not a secret. It's been told here 1,000 times already. Your reflections in these pools do not move quite in time with you. A soft, glassy hum rises beneath your feet. It resonates in your bones like a forgotten lullaby, sung by an ancient voice. Above, the sky is twilight, but not any twilight you've ever seen. The stars are bright and slow, and constellations flicker in and out of recognition. A second moon lingers far too low on the horizon, unmoving and silent. In the distance, there are structures of crystal and mirror shimmer faintly. Some half formed, some crumbled and hollow, like a memory of civilization only half remembered. You feel watched, with menace, with expectation. Welcome to the realm of the Whisper Glass, the place that remembers you, even if you've never been here before. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I just want you to know something. I want you to know something. I typed out, "Can I insight check Corvus?" 25 minutes ago.
You didn't send it.
I didn't send it to you because we was doing shit. You needed me to talk, but I was like, I don't trust that this man just appeared after a week at all. And then by the point that it didn't matter when everybody went through the fucking mirror, I was like, even if he thinks this is probably a trap, he's gonna just jump in the fucking mirror at
You
this
know
point.
what's funny though is I think he only lied one time. It'd have been a hell of a thing to figure out.
It was just sus, like in general. It was like Corvus. Why would he? It wouldn't have made sense for him to just go do like this, and I was like, I think we ain't on him long, but I on him enough to like be like, this don't really feel his speed and shit. So it was like sus. I just never got to say it. And then once everybody was in the fucking thing, I was like, he was just annoyed, just like, well, we're here now, so fuck it.
Thanks for playing along, everybody.
Did we take any fall damage?
No.
Oh.
A lot of it is just for flavor, yeah. But welcome to the realm of the Whisper Glass, and as you can see, next week we're going to be starting off with a fight right off the bat. As when you landed and looked up, you saw what you see. I guess we can finish right here really quick. What you see is what Corvus did look like, but once he turns and looks at you, and I did give you guys a clue to this, by the way. When he when you grabbed him, Marcel, you heard a glass
crunch.
crack.
Yes,
Yeah,
I immediately was like, that's suspicious. And but also the part where like he did like where like I was like, you gonna handle Kagu with Ezzy, and then he didn't, and I was like, all of this just is adding up to this isn't him. Shit. I just haven't found a moment to like send this fucking message to Josh.
And as this version of Corvus that's in here missing its arm turns to look at you, it changes and morphs into this shard-like creature that as you look at it, it reflects yourself, but yourself in different clothing, yourself in different outfits, wielding different weapons, fighting different styles. You see yourself battling the Wraithhound in the woods in it. Like, this area is just a reflection of everything that you've accomplished and done so far. And that's where we're going to end the session. Welcome to the realm of the Whisper Glass. Thank you to all my players for playing along with me tonight, and thank you to Tylenol, not sponsored, for helping with this headache that I had before we started the game. I hope you guys had fun. We've played a full 3 hours, which is great. Let's do any favorite moments from the game tonight, y'all, that you want to shout out?
You go ahead.
No, I'm thinking.
I like the training session.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun, collaborative, non-success, but it seemed to fit what was going on. I like Kagu getting hit in the head with a rock.
Interactions with Vala, even though it wasn't much, but that whole thing was very nice. putting out her hand for friends. Oh, of course we're friends.
Friend. All right.
I will say when I got awoken up, I was like, oh no, it's Vala. Oh no, it's Vala. I was
Friend.
half expecting it too. I was like, oh no, what have I done?
The moment you said you grabbed it, if you hadn't went in, I was gonna be like, hey, hold up. It's all a little suspicious.
But you didn't
Uh,
voice anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I thought we'd have time, and then you just went in.
We don't have
And-
time for nothing. The doors will close. Our opportunity will be
He told us
lost.
that.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you for going
I was
along.
like, the moment Kreslin started just going, I was like, wow, we're moving.
Like for us to finally get to like, I don't know, like she was like, I don't know how you did it, Corvus, but you somehow did it. And now we'll find out what this riddle is.
It's
She
like,
didn't care.
bro,
She wasn't
I
paying
know.
attention to him.
I think it also like surprised myself because he was like, I've never seen her just this like of one mind.
Gun-ho.
Truly like not looking at anything else but this thing. And I'm like, it like confused, like it like by the time shit ended, it was just him and Ocasas, and it was like,
You're lucky that she didn't venture out when she noticed those stars right away. She was gonna leave all of y'all and just follow those stars.
oh shit. I was
This might have been a solo mission. I'm just saying.
it could
Also-
for sure. Yeah.
Also, was Kreslin doing the minor illusion the way it was supposed to go? Was that how? What is that? What she was supposed to do?
A
Or was
DM
it?
never reveals his secrets.
Ah,
Maybe it had nothing to do with it.
yeah, maybe.
If you want to know the real answer, for the sake of education, I had no idea how the door was going to open, but when it said when you made the key, I thought, that's a good way to do it. Boom, that's how we did it. Yeah. So that's, sometimes it's just improv, and it was just an improv moment. I'm giving you guys a behind the scenes of how DMs work, because I feel like our stream is also an educational stream on DMing. And sometimes I'll do a problem without having a way to solve it because I'm counting on you guys to solve it. How's the door open? I don't know. Somebody's gonna fuck around with that mirror. Why else is there a giant mirror in there? Somebody's gonna touch it. I just know they are. What's gonna happen? It's just as simple as that. Yep. And you didn't touch it. You made a key, and in that moment, I thought, oh, she just made the key. The key opens because the mirror's a fucking weird ass mirror. Why wouldn't it open to the key? So that's how DMs work, bros.
Towards the book.
I hope that doesn't spoil the magic for anybody out there watching, or even my players, because there's a reason. I don't want to spoil the magic for my players, obviously. But since I do consider what we do is kind of educational at the same time for anybody that watches this in the future, improv is sometimes the best way to do things, and sometimes you don't need an answer to the problem. Your answer to the problem is the party. They're going to solve the problem for you. You know?
Fucking, I'm so upset I should didn't say it. But would it change anything really? Because it's like he was doing calculations in his head because he was like, "Is it suspicious? Absolutely."
Oh, it
But
was sus
when are
as
we
hell.
gonna have another? It was so fucking suspicious.
I
But it was
like,
also
are
like,
they gonna go with this?
when are we gonna have this opportunity like to come in here again? Until like we're like in our like those years of like school and shit. You feel me? And everything. So he was like weighing everything in his head. And then before anything could be voiced, it was already raps. So it was like, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. Like, maybe I should have said something earlier and shit. Maybe I should have just swung on this motherfucker like I thought about in the first like 5 seconds. Because I did heavily think about just swinging.
I did play kind of dirty. Like, I did play kind of dirty with making Corvus go over to the mirror first and get sucked in. That was the monster trying to get you to go over there. That's all it was. He
Yeah.
was trying to get you to go in. And
If
it
it had
worked.
just been him that went in, we would have paused down. Marcel would immediately pause down. Everybody would be like, okay, wait, before we all hop on the mirror.
See,
Shit,
by that point, I knew Kreslin was there, and I was banking on Paula grabbing it. I was
I
like,
was
Aw.
yes.
when she went for it, I was like, wait, let her be slow. Let her be slow. Let her be too slow, and this motherfucker just went.
No, not let her be slow. Let her be weak.
Well, we was going off of initiative, so I needed you to be slow.
But also, Aaron also had a chance to stop it, but he rolled low on his athletics check.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
A lot of
I was like, Essie was the other part of this. I just didn't expect you to go that low. And shit. When it was a 2, I was like, all right, so we gotta go
And
in this mirror.
Notice, I also had Paula roll initiative to see if she could grab him. Which, by the way, here's the roll that he rolled. He rolled a 6 because he did roll. So you did beat him. Everything fell into place the way it should have. There was no DM cheating or anything about it.
No.
It just all happened.
I didn't doubt you in any capacity
No,
or
I'm
anything.
just saying
It
for
was
the
just
audience
like
at
the
home.
math.
For anybody watching at home that thought Josh set that up and put them on rails, I absolutely did not. Everything just happened to fall the way it did. At any time it could have
It's
happened.
truly, I truly put it to like, I think it also just works for like, also I didn't even say it, but like for like favorite like moment of the game, like there was a lot of great moments. I love that everybody kind of went off and did their own things and shit. I love when the party's kind of like separated and you see what like people individually do
Yeah, I think that's fun.
and everything. And I love that I got the person who's been the most antagonistical to us, just in general, when trying to converse as like the person to try and get information from, because it makes it so much better that I actually got information.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know how big this actually was to like start making any type of inroads to this relationship with her personality. But shit, so that was cool. And everything. Loved the whole everything. But also, I gotta give it to you again, Josh, because once again, I want to put this on scale. Kreslin was the one driving everything at the end there. You didn't even have to do much at that point. You just
The stars are on the ceiling.
She said the
They're
stars
there.
this girl was gone immediately. She was like, "We're moving," and I was like, "Wow, damn!"
My Krestlin's pupils dilated. Okay, they were just big black saucers, and they're like stars. Must follow the stars. Must
It's
Like
get
a
the
bug following
answers.
light.
I love it because it's one of those ones of like very indicative of like our earlier in the week like synergy training, and right of like we don't like we're still getting to know each other and we don't know each other well, right? Yet as characters, you feel me? So it's like none of us, I feel like, have seen Kreslin in like in this mode. So we don't know how the fuck to react when she's just going with confidence. Overall, she's just moving. She's like, it's like, we're going this way. And then we're like, okay. How do we, what's going on?
The stars.
We just gotta move with it. It is what it is. And also I just think it's accurate for like of like even if he like had all these suspicions and shit, like I still would have had to, as suspicious as he was of the situation, it all just felt sus. But it was also like I didn't have like confirmation of anything at that point. And I should have like at least he should have said something like a little earlier, if at all, if he was feeling that as suspicious. But it's also like I don't have that much evidence, and also I've only known Corvus 2 to 3 weeks at this point, right? So I could just be looking too deep into shit. And then we got to a mirror, and then I wasn't. And shit. But yeah, no, I love a lot of moments from this. Y'all did some crazy ass shit. It was dope.
Alright.
Yeah, shit.
Let's finish up the recording and do our shout outs, and that way we can finish that up at the break. Let's go ahead and start at the top. Juan, are you there? Do you want to do any shout outs, buddy?
Just no, not really. Just shout out to you for running the game again, even though you were having some headache issues.
Yeah,
So,
the Tylenol helped
yep. Ready?
after a while. Paula, any shout outs?
Not really. Besides you, Josh.
All right.
Thank you for running this game. And I mean, you know what you were doing when you hung that bait in front of me. You know what you were doing.
Alrighty. Aaron, any shout outs?
Good job to the players today. I think it was
Yeah.
some fun RP moments that we had. And Paula, Kreslin, and Essie had some time to like talk, which I don't know if that's happened too much, especially kind of in that one-on-one scenario.
Agree.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I did like the moment of what was it that Essie said? Like, have you had any girls here? And Kreslin's like, well.
That's pretty good. All right, Bigfoot, any shout outs?
Obviously, shout out to you, Josh, for coming in and helping putting the game together and everything. You know, playing with us even when you weren't feeling at 100 and everything. Shout out to my fellow players for choosing to like do all the like most fun and outrageous shit, because that just makes this game fun to fucking play and shit. That's what I love about the game and everything. Obviously, shouts out to Will of Time. It's been cooking
Mm-hmm.
and shit. It's been cooking, and you know, that's about all I got. So
All right. Phenom, any shout outs, buddy?
Only shout out to sleep, because that's what Okasis would now have been doing if not for the others.
Well,
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I genuinely thought you was gonna like lay it down, and I wouldn't have begrudged.
I was thinking about it.
I genuinely like Marcel was like, "You can just go to sleep, man. I'll tell you if it's anything later." Like,
I would have had a good day, just quiet, peaceful. Suddenly nobody's there anymore.
like I genuinely was like, "You don't have to come, bro," and everything. And then he was like, "I'll just see what he has to say." And then he didn't say anything, and we just moved. And I was like,
I mean, at that point, it's like thing is, if the worst case is you all die in there for some reason, and then we would be a lot less qualified for the tournament. And maybe there are some reasons he kind of wants to do well in the tournament, so it's kind of forced to help you.
All right.
yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense.
You gonna say something, Paula?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna shout out Juan. Juan, I'm shouting you out, bud, because you playing Kagu and just being you, and I mean that like not as an insult, just being you as like a character that will just kind of go and do a thing, like regardless of how dangerous it could possibly. Like, I consider spying by yourself on a training ground of the opposite house with a character that you already have a little bit of an antagonistic relationship with, Barhold, and being stealthy and trying to recon. Bro, that's a ballsy move. I respect that, and I think I love the way you play the game. I just want to say that.
Well, thank you.
So shout out to you, buddy, and shout out to all my players, obviously. But Kagu hit me real good today, and I really enjoyed that. So, thank you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.